Just hang on
I'm making the
while I just
announcements.
try and close all of these windows so
I'm
that I
making
can be a human being.
yes, be a human being. I am making the announcements, and I have made the announcements because I am a smart and clever human being.
Okay, wicked. I am going to be a person thingy. First, let me just turn off the sounds to everything. Turn off
Yay!
the sounds to everything. Um, and then what do I need to do now? Dang it. Oh, I need to find my ukulele song. I thought of a ukulele song yesterday, and then I forgot what it was today. So now I'm sad. Oh, yes, I remember. Uh,
What have you forgotten? Have you
Christmas,
forgotten?
Christmas time is here.
It's November the 25th. We are not singing Christmas songs.
Yes, we are.
I
It is.
refuse.
I am going to. Who says that you have to do it?
I do have to do it because this is our theme song.
The last time we've been singing, you did not have Christmas.
Last
Um,
time I was singing because I didn't know the
what is it?
songs. Okay,
Christmas, Christmas time is here.
I'm
Where's
not
the
there.
dang
This is
it?
no time. The
Chipmunks.
time is not here.
It
Okay,
is. It is one
welcome,
month,
folks,
therefore it is a
to
time for
Ugly
Christmas
Retro
songs.
Girls Play Ugly Retro Games with your host, Selfie Travia and Debs G, who is
Hello,
not
hello,
singing
hello.
Christmas Time is Here because
Hello,
Christmas time
hello.
is not here.
I am the Devs G, and I say that Christmas time is every time.
I'm a.
Hear the
Uh,
theme song.
yeah, that song.
Christmas, Christmas.
No. I don't know. No. No, no. No. No, no, no,
I'm
no.
laughing too much. Yeah.
Oh, what has happened?
Oh, what has happened? Tell
Nothing
me.
has happened. It's fine. We're all fine. There are no problems. No. 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 And ugly retro girls play ugly retro games. Debs G, why? Why, Debs G, why?
Because it is 1 month to Christmas, and therefore there's going to be the Christmas music.
We're not even in December yet. We
What's your
need to be
point?
in December before we are allowed to have
No,
the Christmas music.
no, because as soon as December starts, it's birthday time. And it will be birthday music time. Yes. Too bad for you.
Fine.
Now I must make sure that we have told the people who what are on YouTube that we are alive and here.
Yes. Well,
Um, yes, so if you are new to our channel, hello, I am the Debs G. It is bright where I am because I am in the Inkland, and it is dark and sad where Selfie is because she is in the Australia land.
hoo hoo hoo.
Bright morning time in Inkland, dark sad time in Australia land.
To be absolutely fair, Debs G,
Yes.
we tried to show the show in the early morning of the Australia land and the
Yes.
late at night in the Inkland, and that
And it did
turned
not work
out
for you.
terrible
It was not
because
good.
I can't wake up in the morning because if I do, I must go outside and do farming. And
Yes.
also, Debs G becomes crazy after a certain period of time.
I deny everything. I have no memory of becoming crazy.
You
I
reach
am
a
always perfectly and absolutely sane at all hours of the daytime.
Yes,
I,
but not at
I
all
don't make
hours of
promises.
the
I
night.
don't make promises about the nighttime.
Yes,
Haha.
exactly. So we have decided that we will continue this trend because I am a night owl anyway.
Too right you are.
Yes.
Too right. That's
And
what I
Igor
say.
has gotten very good at like mm, finagling my zombie self into the car for like,
Well,
work.
you go into autopilot when you are a zombie self,
This is
so
true.
it's fine.
It's
It
fine.
is fine for you.
Alright. Igor,
What are we playing today, I say?
today we are continuing our adventures in outer space with I Was a Teenage Exocolonist.
Sweet.
And this is dinner for me. Igor
Cool.
has prepared me, or rather, Igor has unfrozen food that I have previously cooked. Here's one I prepared earlier.
Oh, what is it?
It is
What comes from the freezer?
beef with tofu and asparagus and zucchini stir fry.
Whoa,
And
but
then
hang on here. Hang on a minute. Tofu does not freeze well.
it's hard
Did you add
tofu.
the tofu later?
No,
Oh, it's not the silky tofu,
it's
is
not
it?
silky tofu, it's hard
Oh,
tofu.
okay.
It's still cold actually. I might have to have Igor to heat it up a bit more because it's actually
Yes.
feeling pretty frozen on this side.
Yes.
And
Oh.
because we didn't have enough beef tofu and vegetable mix for a dinner time serve, Igor has topped it up with green beans and pork mince, also made by me and frozen. Igor, do you mind terribly if I get you to heat this up a bit more because the side with the tofu cubes is still frozen? Originally, this dish is normally when I make the beef stir fry, I make it with thank you, Igor. I make it with silken firm tofu, but there was a miscommunication with Igor when he went to get the tofu from the tofu store, and so he bought the hardest brick tofu.
But that's good because now
We can
you can freeze it.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So
Freezer meals are the best kind of meals. Take note, everybody.
yes, let us go to I Was Teenage Exocolonist. Debs G,
I'm
please
going to
recap
put a
us.
hello in the chat. Hello, chat. Okay,
Every
I'm going to
week,
put a hello in the
you
chat.
have no faith in my capabilities.
What? What? No, I like to say hello in the chat.
Oh, you do?
Okay, so
Okay.
yeah, so right. The last time we played, nobody died, but there was a terrible, terrible accident. Yes, isn't it? And then we had to go and help our friends.
You mean nobody died, but then there was a
Nobody died, but a large no our happy little colony was infested by giant bugs, and we had to go and save our friend from being eaten by a bug.
yes, that
Yes.
is true.
And right now, our new goal is to find presents and bribe our friends into being friends with us, because that's how it works in this world.
Well, also we need to improve our skills of an artist, or rather our skills of a people, so that in
Yes.
order for us to hang on, let me just reposition this.
We need to improve our skills as a people so that we can actually exit our colony boundaries.
Yes, but also so that we can make our friends more better friends. Because, we
Yes.
can't relate to them because we don't have the skills to
Yes,
relate with them.
because we have no, yeah, exactly.
Oh,
Also, something is happening with the depressed boy, and
yes.
we don't know what it is, so we have taken on the job of spying on him,
For his
which
sister.
I think is for his sister, which I think is a terrible idea. I think that we should tell him that we're spying on him.
We did try to tell him that we were planning to spy on him.
But we don't have enough options.
We don't have enough options because we are not skilled enough. And Uncle Tonin is very sad. It's been years since his daughter passed
Is it? No, it's not
away.
been years. It's been
been
year.
a year.
A year.
Since his
Yeah.
daughter passed away. And
he's still
I
very
think
depressed.
You don't get over that though.
No, I think nobody really gets over the death of a child. They just learn how to cope
Yeah.
with in this new life.
Yes.
Um, Okay, so
Thank
in
you,
contrast to your
Igor.
healthy dinner,
Ow, ow,
I
ow,
am
ow, ow.
having
Hot, hot, hot.
unhealthy potato chip snacks.
Oh, congratulations. What flavor is it? What
They are lightly
flavor is
salted.
it? What?
They are lightly salted. Lightly
Lightly
salted. They're
salted.
plain.
Oh, I
And
thought...
I'm also having
Yeah,
my vitamin drink.
well, okay, so your vitamin drink is like balancing
Yes.
out your unhealthy snack.
Well, because also because the concept of freshly squeezed orange juice that you buy at any supermarket is a lie, right? So when they say 100% orange juice, right, it's a lie, right? So um it is 100% orange juice, but it is also 100% orange derived flavors. So you're
Well,
basically
I
drinking sugar water.
there was a supermarket near my home where when they said 100% orange juice, they were not in fact lying about the 100% orange juice because my friend worked there.
Did they squeeze the orange juice in front of you?
They had a big machine. They would squeeze the orange juice in the giant machine. They should throw the oranges into the machine, and then they
Yeah,
would squeeze the
but
juice. But
yes, but this
how
is oranges that are made on orange juice that's made on
yes,
site.
I know.
Yes.
However, it was also cockroach juice.
Yeah.
So, because at the end of the day, whenever they cleaned out the machine, if they cleaned out the machine, which was not every day, there would be cockroaches in it. What have been made into orange and cockroach juice. Hooray.
Gross. The orange flavored cockroaches. So
Yes. So anyway, here we are running around. I have no idea what we were doing last time. Like, I can't remember. Oh, we were trying to improve our toughness, weren't we?
well,
Because
what's in
in
our
order-
inventory?
Okay, let's check our inventory. These are our memories. We have one blue fruit with spikes in it, which we can give to a friend as a present if we want. And we have the sun medallion that our mom gave us, which we cannot give to our friends as presents. Oh, wait,
What is the idea of bubble fruit? I've forgotten.
It's a fruit.
What's so special?
It's an alien fruit. What has been given to
Okay.
you for your birthday, by your parents.
All right.
Because it is a fruit that they have grown here. It tastes like a blue lemon, according to your parents.
Okay.
No, you ate a bubble fruit, and then one of our prime ministers, says Igor, had a first job as a baker of fishing rats out of the bread and butter pudding vat every morning. Oh, lovely.
Lovely. Okay. I think that we were going to give somebody this bubble fruit.
Yes, we were. And then I can't remember who we were going to give it to, so now I'm just running around aimlessly.
Who have we not given a present to?
You know, I'm going to give it to Cal.
We have given a present to Cal before.
Yes, we have.
Did he like it? I cannot remember.
No.
No, he was
because we gave
indifferent.
him a
He was
log.
indifferent to it.
He was indifferent to it. Let's see what we have, because we can, in fact, look up what our friends' likes and dislikes are. Okay. Anemone,
Alright.
no. Cal, also no. Tangent likes medicinal roots.
Okay.
Dees, we don't know what he likes. He seems to just be indifferent to everything. Mars, also don't know. And Tammy
And Tammy is dead.
is dead. Oh, yeah, I
So
forgot.
we cannot give her any presents.
Yeah, we cannot give her any presents.
Okay.
So, we can, however, I think, can we buy stuff yet? No, we cannot buy stuff. Okay, so...
we had to deliver more surprise and also buy stuff.
Yes,
Okay.
we should, so here
Right.
we can increase
I-
toughness. Okay, yes.
I suspect that either Cal or the happy girl who
Will
likes
like the
running
bubble
around
fruit.
will like the bubble fruit.
Generally,
Because I don't think that Mars will like the bubble fruit because it looks very ugly.
yeah, and she's
And,
quite into
and she's a
pretty
fancy
things.
girl.
Yeah, she is
Yeah.
a fancy girl. I don't think Dees will like the bubble fruit either because he doesn't seem to like anything actually.
He might like things like if we find like bugs and stuff, he might like that.
Yeah, if we find a bug or whatever. But
Yes.
currently we don't know what he likes. And we've already
Okay,
figured out
let's
that
try-
Tangent likes medicinal roots.
Medicinal
so do you want
roots,
to give
yeah.
it to Cal or the happy girl?
We have not
Anemone.
given the happy girl a present before, I don't
Okay,
think.
so we'll just give Anemone a present. We give her a present. Here, I
Yes.
found something for you.
Oh,
Anemone looks at the offering.
oh, thanks. Well, we've improved our friendship with her,
Oh,
but
look, she wants to talk to us now.
she doesn't seem overly enthusiastic about it. And then I trapped it in my room.
Anemone says, telling you about a bug she saw in her quarters.
Its wings were as big as my hand, and it had feelers like, oh, it was bouncing all over the place, like boing, boing, boing.
She gestures excitedly, swinging her arms over her head.
The bugs here are so big, and they're everywhere. I was gonna give it to Tang.
She says.
She loves gross bug stuff, but she said I should just let it go. Because if it stung me, I might get weird mutant powers. I mean, other than the one I already have. And I wanted to see if I got more weird mutant powers. So I started jumping around up higher and higher things until I was jumping up the back of the ship, and I got in so much trouble. It wasn't even that high.
She stops in her tracks.
Hold on,
She says, stooping to rub irritably at her knees for probably the 100th time in the past 5 minutes.
I'm gonna die. I busted up my knees, and it's so itchy when my scales grow in. She's got scales.
There's scales on her face.
I thought those were tats.
What?
Or I thought those were tats, or just like,
There's like
dirty fingerprint
scales.
marks.
Look at she's got the scales here as well. But we didn't know she had scales, now we know she has scales.
Oh.
It's
Annie! Don't pick at it!
Chief Steward Antecedent's voice rings out across the garrison yard. Pleasant, but firm. It instantly transports you back into being in the ship crash, tugging on her shirts and calling her auntie.
Aww.
Anemone jumps and stands up straight, her hands flying to her sides.
Oh, oh, she's so curly.
Anemone whines, digging her fingers into her knee as Antecedent approaches you both.
Don't scratch testicles. I know, lovely.
Antecedent soothes her, patting down her riotous red hair.
But the more you pick at it, the thicker your scales are gonna grow in.
Anemone tucks her hands under her armpits to keep from scratching.
What if I wanna have cool scales?
She pouts. Antecedent smiles indulgently.
At the rate you're going, I'm sure you'll be covered in them before you know it. No need to rush.
Anemone's skin is dotted with patches of protective blue-green scales that grow in wherever she gets a cut or scrape. She rubs the patch on her jaw indignantly, the one she got when she ran headfirst into the food synthesizer back on the ship.
So is she like turning into a lizard? Is this the idea?
I don't know. Let's see. F. Anemone. Augment armor scaled skin. So.
Okay, cool.
Okay. Antecedent.
Oh, so we have
opens-
to find out everybody else's augment, is
Well,
it?
we can if we want to. I mean.
Oh, that'd be nice. Knowing about our friends is always a nice thing.
Antecedent opens a satchel and pulls out a bundle of clothes.
The queue for the nanoprinter is over a week long, so I patch your pants with scraps from your brother's clothing. Please try not to put any more holes in them. Or yourself, okay?
She hands the clothes to Anemone and kisses her on her forehead. Anemone sticks out her tongue and gags. Yuck.
Blech!
Yeah.
Blech!
Anemone evaluates the clothes as her mom walks away.
Galactic!
She breathes as she runs her fingers over the uncolored patches. Then, right there in the middle of the yard, she unashamedly squirms out of her pants and pulls on new ones.
Whoa! I look like a fighter jet from the hollows!
She exclaims, showing off her new pants.
Like when they stencil your kill count on your plate.
Or like a really cool...
Or like a really cool scar, I think.
like a really cool scar. Anemone grins.
Yeah, you get it. My pants are scum. Just like me.
Yay.
Yay, so we now know her better. So, but she did not really like the blobber fruit.
She was indifferent to the
So,
blobber fruit.
but she appreciated the gift,
And
so
I
we still
have
got
no
one heart of
cutlery
it.
to eat my food with. Anyway.
You have to eat your hands like a proper makan.
I'm using my hands to play the computer!
That's true. Get her a straw. Igor! Get a straw for the selfie.
Okay, so we can
Right, we
improve
need to talk to
toughness
everybody.
here. There's nobody who wants to talk to us right now. Okay, we can talk to Mom.
Oh, really?
Well, no, because there's no. You see, her has no mouth. Do.
Oh, right. It's because we are no good of anything.
Well, we
Oh,
gave.
today's. Oh, yes. We have got a toughness bonus. So, yes, we need to go improve our
Okay,
toughness.
we can improve our
Where do we do
toughness
that?
here, at the garrison playing sports ball, which will improve
Yeah.
our. Oh, Igor, I don't. Igor has brought me a straw. Thank you, Igor, for the bendy straw that he
To
has
slurp out your food with.
to put in my lemon drink for to be
Aw,
fancy.
so
It's a
fancy.
silicone straw
Ooh.
for to be environmentally friendly.
Well done, well done. Also a spoon, Igor, please.
Yeah, I could really use a spoon.
Okay,
So,
all right. So where's the other place that we
the other
learn
place we can
toughness?
increase toughness is here at the shoveling dirt.
And this will make us more better friends with Cal, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's our friendship level with Cal right now?
Let's see.
Oh, we saved his life, didn't we?
Yeah, so Cal is 1.5
Okay.
hearts and mini. Sorry, I can never.
It's one.
Because it's just like you can't finish the word anemone.
A banana mununa.
So the
Okay.
anemone
Right. Is it
or
only toughness that we get from
let's double check.
sports ball?
No, we get toughness and bravery at sports ball.
Oh, we need to sort out our bravery also, isn't it? Our bravery is
Yeah.
like
We
the
have-
garbage.
I mean,
And
we're
the
pretty
other
garbage
one-
at everything, to be honest.
Yes.
I mean,
And
we're
then the other
only,
one
what 11 years old.
Yes, but the other one improves our toughness and something, right?
They both improve toughness and something, I think. Let me just
I know,
double
but what's
check.
the something?
I can't remember what the something is. Let me just double check what it is. No, it only improves our toughness and also our toughness.
Oh, okay. And it gives us 2 stress. It's okay if we get 2 stress because right now we are in a happy mood.
Yeah, but it improves our toughness and okay. This one improves our toughness and also our toughness, but gives
Yes,
us money
and the other
cash.
one
And the other one
improves our toughness
and bravery.
and also our bravery. Okay, so you know what? I think we also need money cash because eventually we're trying to buy presents for people, right?
Yeah. Okay.
So let's let's try to
get
see how
money?
much toughness we can get.
It gives us 3, which will put us at 20, which will allow us to go outside.
Yeah, and also because we're on a special toughness bonus month,
Yes.
we will get more toughness per toughness, isn't it? So yeah, let's do it.
Correct. We're going
Let's
to
do it.
be
Let's
so
max.
tough.
We are gonna be so tough, and we do need to be more tough.
You join Cal at a particularly fragrant pile of compost. He's trying to use his hoverboard as a wheelbarrow, carefully pushing compost off it into the pile.
I've forgotten the voice that we use for Cal.
He's like high as a kite, right?
Oh, he's surfer dude. No, he's not
No,
high
he's
as
a
a kite.
surfer
He's a surfer dude. So we have to go, excellent! Don't you just love this?
Cal asks excitedly. Your hoverboard? Yeah, it's cool. Guess it's okay. What? These sticky rotten food scraps?
I think the hoverboard's cool.
Yeah, your hoverboard? Yeah, it's cool.
No.
He laughs.
I mean, just this.
He waves his arms, dirt encrusted up to the elbows, to take in the entire greenhouse.
We gotta help plant stuff and watch it grow. Even we're just moving dirt around, we're still helping.
Why do you like it so much? But it's so boring.
What?
Well, choose one.
Do we like it?
I don't know. We asked
I
him.
thought we did. I thought we were the enthusiastic sort.
Okay, so why do you like it so
Yeah.
much? I mean, with enthusiastic sort, we could also be bored by, shoveling dirt. Dirt shoveling.
Well,
So.
we're here to shovel dirt, so I don't think we're that
Okay, fine.
unenthusiastic about it.
Why do you like it so much?
Well,
He considers.
I like digging holes in the dirt, 'cause it's full of surprises down there. I found a worm! Wait, let me see if I can find her again.
He sticks his hand into the compost and rummages around, his tongue sticking out of his mouth.
I guess she got away.
He says after a minute.
She was real shiny like a rainbow.
I think he's high.
He's not high.
Okay,
Wait,
he says.
I just thought of a thing I like better.
He shows you his splayed hand.
Getting dirt under my fingernails.
He laughs.
I don't know why, but it's the best.
No, it is not
Get a
the
work.
best. Get a work. Okay, let's see.
Oh no, cards are terrible.
1, 2. Oh wait, hang on.
You can put a zero at the front, right? Because there's nothing to match it with anyway.
Yeah, 1, 2, 1.
How about the one became two?
This one was at +1. Yeah.
So why didn't we put the
Card
one
gets
before
+1.
put the
yeah,
one, the other red one?
Then we won't
between the-
we won't have a straight.
What?
We have a straight.
Oh,
0,
I
1,
see.
2.
0, 1, 2. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. I thought you said that 0, 1, 1, 2 is also good.
No, because there's 0, 1, 1, 2 is no good. There's 1, 1,
Alright.
2, then we have even less points. So 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, 2, 5, and then 1. This is the best I can do right now.
All right.
Win! You work well this month. +1 toughness, +5 toughness, +7
Wow.
coolness, +15 stress.
Yay, we are stressed.
Hang on a
Oh,
second.
we're not that stressed. We're not that stressed. We're
No.
still
Plus 15
okay.
stress is just like it's like 100. You have 100 amount of stress that you can get.
Yeah.
Hang on a moment. I need to do a thing.
What have you done?
I've done.
What
a
thing have you done?
It's fine. I just need to move. Okay, we're back. Okay, sorry, I had to move things around. Why is
What
my...
things are you moving? What is the problem?
There is no
Looks
problem
fine.
anymore. The problem is gone.
Okay.
The problem
The problem is
has
gone.
been solved.
Okay, excellent. Right.
Yeah, because I am most excellent.
Okay,
I
so
am the most
did we
excellent of
improve our
excellent.
friendship with Cal? You're gonna tell us something different now.
Cal is scrubbing his hands at the water barrel, trying unsuccessfully to get all the dirt out from under his fingernails. It looks like a lost cause. Cal's hands have been dirt stained probably since you landed here.
Stupid.
Cal mutters.
Stupid. Ah!
He jerks his hand out of the water and holds them to his face, and you hear him sob.
Why did I have to? Oh, is that sorry, wrong voice.
Wrong voice.
What? Excellent. Well, sorry, he's not excellent.
What?
Right now.
Excellent!
I had to say excellent in order to get into the voice. Excellent. What? Why did I have to? It's not fair. I didn't do anything to them.
He wipes his eyes and startles when he sees you.
Oh, so sorry. I didn't see you there.
He says,
I was just washing my hands. Have we found something that they might like?
no.
I don't think we have.
We have nothing.
Yeah. Okay. So let's go around
We
and
don't
see
have
if we
anything
can
yet,
find.
I mean.
Can we not go around and find the thing?
I'm looking. Okay, there really is nothing here. Can we just go outside?
Have we go outside yet?
Yeah. Here, hang on.
Who's this?
You step cautiously through the colony gates.
Oh, hey there, Solanacea.
Uncle Tonin tries to muster his old smile.
I'm afraid you better stick to sports ball for now, okay? It's a tough world outside these walls.
I'm tough enough.
That's right! Well, so you are.
Uncle Tonin replies, his voice heavy as he looks at you with pride.
You're growing up, aren't you?
He nods and pats you on the shoulder, and you know he's thinking of Tammy.
Listen,
He tells you,
I can see that you're a tough cookie. Then I'd love to have you on my surveyor team in the future. But you'll have to wait a few more years first. Come see me when you're older, okay, kiddo?
ah.
Aww!
Dejected, you drag your feet as you walk back
Aha!
through the gates to safety. What's that? You look around questioningly. It's this! He's hiding behind some bushes? That's so typical. He puts a finger to his lips and motions for you to follow him. Sure, you figure. Why not? He leads you silently along the walls toward the garrison, then crouches down in the bushes between the sports ball field and the security pavilion to fiddle with something. Suddenly, he's gone! What? You check to make sure nobody else noticed, then scuttle over to where you last saw him. Behind some popflower bushes, there's a drainage pipe in the wall big enough to crawl through. A heavy grate keeps animals out, but it's loose. You could slide it aside to get through. Sneak out.
Out! The hole!
If the adults won't let you visit the Valley of Vertigo or the subaqueous swamps or other cool places surveyors get to go, well, you could sneak out through here to explore just outside the colony walls. If this does it, how dangerous could it be?
Yeah, how dangerous could it be?
Sneak
That's
out
right. Let's
of
talk
the hole.
Let's talk to this first.
Okay.
Ah. This is a depressed guy. Oh, he's a mumbler. I remember. What's a good mumbler voice? What would animals have to target us, do you think?
This says softly.
Because we're not supposed to be here. That's my guess.
Well, okay, we don't have anything we can say to him, and we have no presents.
No, we have no presents. Okay, fine. So he's not gonna talk to us about our expeditions outside the wall.
No, we have to find him outside to talk to him, I think.
Well, hey, what's that? Sneak out and what was the thing?
Sneak out and explore nearby. 2 bravery plus 1 perception plus 1 friendship with this.
Okay, well, alright, right. I think that we need to take advantage of the fact that we have got increased toughness, increased toughness bonus this month, and we can save this sneaking out thing for another time.
Okay, sure. Let me just check. No, it's all physical skill increases, so that includes
Oh,
that includes our perception if we want to.
that's it?
Yeah.
No, it's not.
Yeah. Perception
all
under
physical
skills. Toughness, perception, combat, and animals.
But that's 2 talkies. It's under empathy, isn't it?
No, 2 talkies are bravery. 2 bravery, 1 perception. Or we can. Alternatively, we can. Defense training is also useful because 2 combat, 1 animal.
Oh yeah. Yes, I think we need to do defense training because I bet you there'll be animals outside there.
And
so
we need to punch them in the face. Without
well,
punching
no, we need to
fists.
know how to manage animals. Is what I was
That's
going to
true.
say.
That's true. Okay, do you want to do defense training this month?
Yeah,
Okay.
let's do it.
Plus 2 combat, plus 1 animals, plus 1 friendship.
Yeah.
You
We can
attend
save the sneaking out for when we're really stressed,
Yeah.
because it doesn't seem to increase our stress.
Yeah. You attend your first session of Security Chief Red's self-defense classes. It is a small class, mostly security officers and other adults. You and Anemone are the only kids. She gives you a wink and a cheesy thumbs up as you listen to Red rant about how everyone in the colony needs to learn self-defense.
That's right. Let's see. You could be walking along, thinking you're safe within the walls, and a flying animal could swoop right out of the sky. Then, what would you do?
Red chops the air with his hand.
I'll tell you what you're gonna do. You're gonna chop that beast right in the throat. Hi-ya!
He points at the assembled class.
but only if you learn what I'm gonna teach you. And the only way to learn is by doing. Who wants to be a volunteer for the demonstration?
Yeah,
Step forward.
Step forward or huddle with
Yeah,
enemy?
man. No way huddle with enemy.
Security Chief Red doesn't scare you, or so you pretend. Red is like the biggest adult you know, and he's so intense. You step forward and Red nods as he crouches down.
Okay.
He says,
I'm a manticore stalking you through the forest. What do you do?
kick it in the face or I run away.
It's self-defense, right? You should
Yeah.
run away. Wait, hang on. If you run away, will it just run after you?
I don't know.
Then we will die.
No, just run away.
If you run... Let's just run away, yes.
Run away! There's a smattering of laughter among the other students, but you have to live your truth. If you see a manticore, you are out. Red doesn't laugh.
That's correct.
He says proudly.
Only engage with the enemy when there's no other alternative. No one walks away from a fight without getting hurt. So the first rule of self-defense is to not put yourself in situations where you need to fight.
The first rule of self-defense is not be there.
Yeah, that's right.
Good rule.
Correct. This is a good rule. Once you have learned situational awareness, we'll move on to hand-to-hand self-defense, drawing on a variety of martial arts. Only when I'm confident that you're ready will we advance to weapons.
There aren't that many weapons in the colony. Mostly stun gloves and batons with a few plas rifles. You hope you don't have to use them, but it'll be good to know how. Get to work!
Yeah, that's right. Get at work.
Net quiet combat defense training. Okay.
5 kudos if total equals goal. What does that mean?
If I can get the total to
14. If you get to 14, you mean?
Yeah. Hang on. Or if I can get to the rainbow. Okay. I have to reduce
So
it
we
by 3. Wait, hang on. If I
so
take
let's
this
put the
out-
2 and the 5 together? No.
No. Okay,
Do we have to use all the cards?
no.
If we don't have to use all the cards, then maybe we just do 1, 1, 2 and see what happens.
No.
1, 1, 2, 5, and then take out the 4.
Also no.
No, but it's 13 plus 1.
What 13 plus 1? No, 13 is includes of plus 1 already.
Oh. Huh. So can we do 1, 1, 2, 3, 5? Oh, it becomes 4. Then there's too many.
No, it's 1, 2, 3, 5. There's too many. And take this out, it doesn't work.
Take one of the other ones out. Take both of the ones out.
Nope.
Oh, yeah, why is it so difficult?
Never
1,
mind,
1,
let's just
2.
not. We don't. I mean,
No,
we already have $141.
I mean, can do it.
Fine.
Can you take out the 3?
Wait.
That's too many.
Nope. I don't think we can with this set of cards, I'm afraid.
What?
It's not always
What's the purple?
possible.
What's the purple square
Where?
in the top left?
That's our medallion.
Okay. So,
I can't take it
Oh.
off.
you can't take it off. Oh.
Because we're already in a challenge. We're already in a challenge.
Okay, what if we do 1, 1, 3, 5?
Okay. No, we're one too little.
Oh, how irritating.
If I put the
And 1,
2
1, 2,
here,
5.
we're also one too little.
And if you put the 3 and take away the 5, it becomes too much, is it?
Now we're very, very too little. Because the 4...
Oh, because it becomes a
plus
4.
1 becomes a 4. Because it's the highest value. I think cannot.
What happens if we put the 3 at the bottom?
At the bottom where?
At the yeah. Then 1, 1, 2. Hey, how come it becomes so much? I don't understand.
Because it's a pair of the same color and a pair of the same color. Maybe if I do this. Nope.
If we no,
So
1, 1, 2, 1, 1,
Nope.
2, 3, 5 becomes too much, right?
Yeah.
How irritating.
Let's just get precious points. I mean,
Yeah, fine. Let's just get
fine.
the
I
most
mean, there's really
most
nothing
points
I
are
can
best.
do. I'm not gonna
Okay,
spend
fine.
the entire game doing this forever.
Alright, fine.
Yay! You were
Victorious!
4 combat. We still got money. We
still got money.
Kudos.
And then we got and then for getting best score.
Yeah, with the 4 combat and 2 animals and 15 strength.
And friend times.
And friend
times with anemone.
Only Poland.
Okay, so we're
sorry,
still in the
Oh,
we're still feeling good.
Dad wants to talk to us. Hello,
Alright,
Dad. You meet your dad adjusting a watering pot in your mum's flower garden. He's having a sneezing
he's looking
fit.
grouchy.
His eyes runny and red. You're alarmed. You've never seen him look sick before. People are hardly ever ill in the stratospheric, except sometimes when the zero-G rooms made them queasy.
Not to worry, my little beanstalk.
He says nasally.
I'll be fine. It's just this pollen making my head a little stuffy.
He wipes his nose with a handkerchief and looks around. Everywhere you turn, the air is soupy and tinged with pink from all the floating pollen.
Oh, nurse.
Your dad tells you.
We used to call this hay fever. Even though it had nothing to do with hay.
Your mum cuts in, carrying a large bouquet of flowers.
The native flowers seem to be in full bloom this time of year.
She buries her nose deep in them.
And they smell fantastic.
Your dad smiles kindly and agrees they sure are beautiful. Then he blows his nose loudly.
Bwah.
Sniff the flowers. Don't sniff
Yeah, I say sniff the flowers. Yes, sniff the flowers.
Yes, sniff the flowers. They do smell good and they look harmless. Your dad's eyes look so sad. But maybe it's just the allergies.
Hey, Selena say. I know that these last few weeks have been very hard for you. This might be a good time to relax and stick around in the quarters ring.
I'm not entirely sure, he sounds like he's sucked some helium.
He's got a cold.
Okay, fine. Do we want to relax and stick around in the quarters wearing...
No, relaxing is for wimps. Let's go dig dirt. No.
we can go
let's
sneak
go
out
sports
now,
ball.
because we no longer have our bonus. Our bonus is
We don't
over.
have a bonus?
Bonus
Okay,
is
then let's
over.
go sneak out. Let's go sneak out.
Let's sneak out. Like the sneaky sneak that we are. Do we want to go out there? Yes! Yes, we do! We've only been trying to get out for ages.
Yes, let's do it.
Ooh!
Oh! There's a big exclamation mark there.
Do it.
Oh, so many exclamation marks.
You slip through a drain pipe and out the colony before anyone saw you. Anyone, that is, except for a dark form watching you from the trees nearby. Could that be... Is that... this? He turns and disappears into the jungle. Now you're sure of it. That was definitely this. And he's not allowed outside the colony either. Shout his name, follow him,
Yeah.
ignore him.
No, follow him.
Follow
I
him.
say, follow him. Yeah.
You
If
scamper
we shout
after
his name,
him
people.
through the brush, healers with the branches and brambles scraping at your arms and legs. Without a proper enviro suit, you get all scratched up. The kid is fast. You quickly lose sight of Dees and can't find his trail again. But you do learn something by trying. Oh, +1 perception.
Cool. I think he'll get pissed at us if we yell at him.
That's true. Okay, we can go this way or that way. Oh, there's a creature.
Oh, there's a creature.
There's a hello creature. Your way is blocked by a strange small creature with 1 foot and 4 large eyes, 2 of which blink sideways on the top of its head like frog eyes. Oh, this must be a hopeye. You've heard people talk about them, but you've never seen one up close. It keeps thumping its foot on the ground really loud. What is its deal?
It only has 1 foot.
Yes. I guess it
But I don't want to fight it. I don't want to know about
it's just,
it.
We can just do the challenge. Or
Oh, if we challenge it, that means we're learning more about it, is
definitely
it?
increase our animals. That's what it says.
Okay. Alright then,
It
let's
is
do it.
ready for a challenge. I mean, some challenges. There's 3 rounds. Okay.
27? Oh. 2, 2, 3? No.
2, 3. Yeah. Plus 2 to plus 1 to.
Okay.
Challenge. Okay. I mean, it's the best I can do right now. Unless you want to do. We can do 2, 2, 2. We can do 2, 2, 2. That might give us a little bit better. Oh, it's 12. Yeah. Okay. 2, 2, 2 is 12. Yeah. Good idea. Okay.
0, 0, 0, 1.
Hang on. I got an idea. 0, 1. Now
Why?
it's come 1. 1, 1, 1, 3.
Oh, okay, fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, we have a lot of blues now.
Okay. Because we're smart. Okay. 1, 1,
0, 1,
0, 3, 5. Super goal! With
Yeah!
the rainbow! Yeah.
We did it.
Victorious. Plus 1 animals, plus 3 kudos. You stop trying to get past it and just listen. Oh, you can hear little squeaking noises from nearby. It's probably warning you away from its nest. You carefully avoid the nest while speaking in soothing tones. The agitated little guardian titters warnings at you, but eventually lets you by.
Yeah, oh, okay.
This is like 1 giant foot on its foot. Okay, so every time we go to one of these question marks, we increase by.
Oh, there's a
15.
log.
Oh, there's a log. Okay, I'll pick it up. Okay, so every time we do a question mark thing or an exclamation mark thing, we increase by 15 stress. Oh, there's an egg. Oh, I
There's
can't
an
get
egg.
to
Let's
it.
pick up the egg.
I can't
Why
get
not?
to it. I have to get past. Okay, this is the shortest way to the egg. Okay, some farmland has spilled outside the walls. The fields don't look like they're doing very well. Nobody's around right now. In fact, it looks a bit abandoned. There are some meager looking crops ready to harvest, but the animals are starting to get to them. We salvage it, try to plant something, or ignore it.
Let's see. We've been doing a lot of digging ourselves in the thing,
Yeah.
right? Let's try to plant something.
Okay, plant something. You're just a kid playing at being a farmer. You mess around for a few hours, planting some things that look like seeds, but it's unlikely any of them will grow here. No,
But we're learning
plus
things.
1 biology though.
Yeah.
But we are a little bit sadder. Oh, I get the egg! Egg! Yay!
Did we get it?
Oh, it's this! Hello, this!
Yeah, we made it to him. Yay.
You spot this sitting in a clearing, but not before he sees you first. Instead of sneaking away as usual, he stays still as you approach. Like it's totally natural he'd be sitting in the middle of the jungle, far away from the colony walls. Now that you think about it, you're a little glad to see him. You are so far away, and you can't see the walls anymore, and it's really weird out here. And it's getting late. These stairs, I'm blinking Lee at you as you approach.
That's what say.
Is all he says. Okay, your sister's worried about you. Your sister's worried about you. I'm.
Well, that's not how. I don't think that's the terrible way to start a conversation.
But she is worried.
I mean,
about him.
yeah, she is, but don't we want to say hi to him
Okay,
first?
fine. Hi, Dees. Hi, Dees. He seems to be in a good mood. Something you see very rarely.
Oh, did you see a Utopia out there?
This asks.
She's a bit Tonin is easy to sneak past, but Utopia has like X-ray vision eyes or something. She'll catch you for sure if you get too close. She caught me once and I got in big trouble. How about I show you something cool? And sneaking out will be our secret, okay?
He jumps up and walks a little ways into the trees. You follow. Just a few minutes away, the ground drops off and a large stone outcropping juts out over a cliff face. Adis walks right to the edge without slowing. It's a long way down.
Come on.
He says, I guess we have
Try to be brave!
Because we are brave! Bravery challenge. Okay.
Can we do it?
1,
I think
2,
we can.
3. Oh, 1, 2, 4.
1, 2, 2? 1, 2, 2?
1, 2, no, 1, 2, 5. 2 to 5.
2 to 5?
2 to 5. Okay.
Why not 1, 1, 2? How about not 1, 2, 2? I don't understand.
Because this becomes 4. It's the highest value.
No, I mean the 1, 2, 2. 1 red 2, yellow 2.
Okay, I guess we can do that, but it doesn't give us any bonuses.
Does it not?
No, not really. It doesn't give us any
Oh,
more
boo,
bonus.
lousy. Okay, never mind, go back. Yeah.
Boop. Okay. 1. 1, 1, 3.
Really?
Yeah.
That good? Yeah, I
that's
think
pretty
can.
good. I mean, now we only need 2 points. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
Oh. Hang on. Ta-da! Super
Win!
goal! Win! Victorious!
Rainbows!
1 bravery. Ding! You bravely step out onto the rock and walk out to the edge with these. You both sit down. Feet.
Our stress all went away.
Yeah, they had 30 happiness. Feet dangling over the precipice and look out over the amazing view. It's incredible. You snap a picture with your holopalm, but you won't share it on the net. This is your secret, yours and Deezus. And you got a beautiful vista. And you're happy, minus 30 stress, plus 1 perception, and plus 2 friendship.
Plus
with
2,
Deez.
wow. Plus
Do
2
you
friendship
wanna
with Deez is pretty
keep
good.
exploring or go home now that we have?
Keep exploring, need stress less than 100. Does that mean that we have that?
We have stress less than 100. I mean, look at that.
I say keep exploring.
Oh, we are an explorer. Look, oh, we put up a little flag.
Oh!
That's our flag.
Okay, that looks
there's a
dangerous.
creature.
Oh, we have to get past it to get to the egg on the other side.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we could pass it.
That's a very large creature.
There in the clearing, the most majestic creature you've ever seen. It's like a unicorn from your dad's storybooks, but with leathery reptile skin that shines when the light hits it. It moves so softly, like it doesn't even want to disturb the ground. It could be dangerous, but you want to see what it does. Be as quiet as possible.
Let's be a super secret picture.
Secret tunnel.
Well, this is fun.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel like things are happening.
because we're going outside and doing cool
Yeah, because
stuff.
before we're just like, oh, we'll dig the dirt. Yeah, let's dig the dirt for a whole month.
Okay.
And then
And now we are having
one of the things
adventures.
about being a kid, yeah, one about being a kid is being able to have space to explore.
Yeah.
0, 0, 1, 2.
Okay.
Wow.
Just wait. I don't want to put this. I don't want to put this down because it'll turn everything into a 1 again.
Set neighbors to this value, yeah. Victorious!
1 perception! Yay! As you settle in to watch it from behind a strand of mush trees, the Unisaur looks up towards you, startled by your movement. You try to hold perfectly still and quiet your breathing. Plus 1 animals.
Yeah, we're learning about stuff.
After a tense moment, it goes back to its business. First, it sniffs out a good tree and rubs scent glands in its neck against it thoroughly. Then it pees like a crystal waterfall on a rock.
Wow!
Everything
So
it does
magical.
seems magical. You quietly take a
Majestic!
picture with your hollow palm, but you know you can't share it or you get caught for sneaking out. Next, it sharpens its horn against a rock, which is scored with marks from having done it before. This must be its favorite sharpening rock. You notice a bulge in its stomach. It must have had a huge meal recently. +1 animals, more animals.
Yay, we're learning stuff.
Eventually, it curls up for a nap. You quietly sneak away. This was so wonderful! Batumna is a magical place. Oh, and you got like a happiness bonus from looking
We're getting
at
more.
the creature pee.
Okay,
It peed
right.
like a flower.
Okay, should we head back home? Oh, see, that's you can see that guy in the distance.
Yes.
See, can we head back?
Yeah, we
Okay,
can.
no.
We can either take the shortcut from here, or we can walk all the way back to home. Or we can do other stuff. Or you want to head straight back?
No, let's go do all the stuff on the way back because I don't see any of the other adults around. So I think if
Okay.
we do stuff on the way back, that'll be okay.
Okay, poop. At the top of the rise to the east, you think you spot someone watching you. They're dressed in black. Is that Dis? But they look way too tall to be Dis. Maybe another surveyor. You blink and the figure is gone. Must have been my imagination. Hike over there and look.
Yeah, Mother, we know who's over there. There's an adult over there.
So you wanna hike over there?
No, I don't want to. We're trying to avoid adults, right?
Must have been my imagination. The wilds here are a bit spooky, but you aren't scared. One bravery.
Okay, cool. Okay, let's not go too near to the.
Yep. Plants grow fast during pollen. They choke the path here and you can't see an obvious way through. Push your way through the plants. Tiptoe through the tulips. By the
La 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 la.
tree, oh, tiptoe through
That was
the
worse than just now.
What?
Try that 112. No.
Why don't I do 115? There, better.
The score is the same.
Super goal!
Wow, super goal! We're winning. We're winning the grand prize.
Victorious! +1 perception, +3 kudos for having a high score. You find a good stick and whack, whack, whack your way through the tangle of new growth. Take that, nature!
That's right,
Getting
nature.
lost in the fog, 3 points. So we have a new card.
Okay.
Okay, let's. We're walking back to our home. There's a stick there.
Where? Where's the stick? Don't see it.
There's over there, behind the mushroom. There.
Can we pick it up?
Over here.
No.
Oh, it's over here.
Oh, it's there. So we have to go past this question mark.
We're running out of energy. I mean, I will just go past this question mark and pick up the stick. Okay, you leave the path and sneak through a strand of mush trees to one of the little sawmills dotting this area. It's small but busy operation. 3 people feeding the mush tree logs into some kind of machine while a fourth one directs a 4-legged robot with a plasma saw mounted in the front. Stay and watch it. Leave in disgust.
Why leave in disgust?
Because I don't know, they're cutting the trees down, and we are.
Can we stay and watch what they're doing?
Okay,
I don't know.
sure.
Well,
You stay out of sight and watch how they do it. When one tree crashes down, it almost seems like the others are wincing. It's probably just your imagination, though. They aren't planting new ones or leaving any behind. You know that mush trees regrow every year, but can they still regrow when you cut down everything like this? Harvesting mushroom, +1 for each gem on other cards. Even the smaller trees and bushes are getting ground up for mulch, with a scary big grinder that sounds like a roaring beast. The entire process makes you uneasy, but also proud of how industrious your colony is. +1 perception. Okay, now we can get the stupid stick.
now you had a stupid stick and then we go away.
Okay, let's go home. I have to
You
go
go
home
back.
through the pipe. You can't just walk through the front door like a weirdo. That's a drainage pipe. You want to
Go
come back
home.
through? Yeah, go home. Are you sure this will end the month? Yes, go home.
We're tired.
I'm tired. You spent the month exploring. +2 bravery, +1 perception, and another friendship with these.
Ooh.
You
We
know,
are now
talking about
stressed.
giant machines that destroy things for mulch, right? I used to work at this auction house. I remember one of the things that they had on auction was this huge truck with a machine on the back, and it just tape the whole tree and stick it in the shoot on the back, and then the tree will turn into mulch. It was like,
Oh, whoa.
and it was like they had a video of it so that we knew that it was working. And it was
Yeah.
like, the tree was like a tree. You know, it was
Yeah.
like a really tall giant tree. And they sawed it. And then the crane, and then the thing went ee, ee.
Oh.
And then it looked like a piece of broccoli just going.
Oh. Yeah.
And
No,
then,
all the way down.
yeah, and I was just like, you know, it really confuses your perspective when you're seeing like the thing, and then it no longer looks like a tree. It is now a broccoli because
Yeah.
your perception is now like, woo.
What's happening?
Like,
What's happening?
Trees don't shrink like that, therefore it must be a piece of broccoli.
That's right.
We apologize for the weird noises in the background. Igor is doing something with a machine
What machine is he doing?
for to give us our sound effects of a tree being turned into tree bits.
All right.
I think he's using he's got the handheld egg beater thingy, and I don't know what he's doing.
Oh, okay.
Next month. Okay. Here we are in mid. Oh,
We are
look at how
stressed.
sad we are. Yeah, we are very stressed. Well,
Oh,
we're 85.
we have a lot of
stressed.
presents.
We do have presents.
Let's give out presents,
we can
man.
give lots of presents. Oh, Tang wants to talk to us. Tang wants to talk to Tang.
Yes.
You tell Tangent you know where Deez has been going. You tell her he's been sneaking out to explore the jungle. Not far away, but outside the walls. Tang looks concerned.
I can't remember the voice that we had for time.
She's the nerdy one,
Oh, really?
she says, wringing her hands.
Is it safe?
Probably not. I'll keep him safe.
We're not so stupid. We're not going to keep him safe. He's keeping us safe. He's
Probably
not.
not. Probably not safe. We're so
Yeah.
helpful.
Well, it isn't. I mean, we know that it's not that safe.
Okay, fine. Probably not. She gives you a pained look of frustration.
Thank you for being honest, I guess.
She replies. Well, we lost one friendship with her. Oh, you need a break soon, it says. Okay. Oh, look. Okay, we got another stick.
Great.
Okay.
Now, okay,
so-
we gave. All right. You know what? We gave the stick to Cal before,
And he
and he
didn't
was
like the stick.
unimpressed.
And
Let's
we
give the
gave
stick to.
one to Deez, I think, before, and he was unimpressed. Did we give one to this? I know we got a lot of sticks.
We gave stick at least an egg, I think.
Oh, we have an egg. We can give Cal an egg.
Yeah. Let's give Cal an egg and see what happens.
Oh, sorry. Cal is scooting an empty wheelbarrow through the gardens.
Beep beep.
He cheers.
I'm a garden bot. Get out of my way.
He pulls up beside you and laughs.
Hey, Selena, say, what's happening?
I have something you might like. Have an egg!
Is that an alien egg?
Cal exclaims.
Whoa, I wonder what's inside it. If it's still warm, maybe we can hatch it.
He lifts it up and scrutinizes it.
Anemone's always talking about wanting to eat a big old alien egg.
He says,
If this one's not fertilized, I'll give it to her.
Learn, anemone likes red xeno eggs. Oh, we can give her
Oh,
a
we've
xeno
got-
egg. We've got two
Yeah,
eggs,
so we've got
we can
that.
give her another
The two
egg.
eggs. Does he like eggs then? Also.
Let me see. Cal also likes eggs, but also
Cool.
anemone likes eggs.
Okay, good. Let's give one of them each. We have two.
Igor has brought me a dessert, which he has just made with his
What is it?
Scones with jam.
No, so nice with whipped cream.
Yeah, okay. Let's go and talk to Anemone. Anemone holds her palms up to you excitedly.
Selena, say, look,
Her palms are covered with a collection of scrapes and blue flaky scales.
I'm getting tougher every day.
Oh, we can because we have toughness 20. Wanna train together? Yeah.
Cool. Let's do that.
On your way to the sports ball pitch, Anemone shares the story about the time her brother Com once spiked the ball so hard he broke Utopia's nose back when she used to play sports ball too. She describes it in gory detail.
Yay,
Telling a
yay
violent
for us.
tale is a number 5.
Alright.
But it's -2 to any chit chat cards
Okay then,
because
that's
it's
great.
so gross. Oh, sorry.
But don't go easy on me.
She exclaims.
That's why we have medbits, right? Plus, I might get a cool scar.
She thumbs a blue scaled scar on her jaw, right under her ear.
Okay, cool.
Oh,
I
we
didn't
got
mean
we
to
got
make
a
us.
more toughness and also 2 friendship.
Cool, let's give her a present.
Nice.
The whole point is to give her a present.
Yes. You're getting tougher every day. Have an egg.
Wow! This egg looks tasty.
And Anemone exclaims.
Wait, I can't eat this, right?
Yeah, no, she's happy.
Okay, cool. So we have given a mushlog to we gave the mushlog to Cal, right?
And we gave one to Tang. Now I remember, because we said she might want to examine it, but then she was like,
Yeah,
"Thank
so
you
she
for
was
the
like, no.
log."
Thank you for the log. Shall we give it to this?
Okay, sure.
I don't see what Mars would have to do with a mushlog.
Yeah, that's true. This sits before a collection of rocks grouped by color and texture. As you watch, he takes another rock from his pocket and stacks it with his kin. He looks up at you.
What?
He says flatly,
Never seen rocks before.
Does this interest you?
"Have a log."
Thank you.
This is clearly unsure about how to react.
I'll find something to do with it. I kind of feel like we tried giving him a mushroom log before.
And then he was just like, oh, he wants to talk to us now. This is sitting in the grass near the big gates that lead out to the jungle. He's just staring out into nothingness and picking absent-mindedly at the weeds. He pretends not to notice as you approach.
You okay?
I say we just sit down quietly with him because he doesn't respond well to people harassing him, right? Pressuring him.
He shifts uncomfortably as you sit, but doesn't say anything. You both just hang out, saying and doing nothing. You stare out the big gates. The grass in the colony is trimmed short by garden bots. But out there it's wild and as high as your waist. Head surveyor Tonin is prepping his equipment for an outing. He's bringing a lot. Maybe he's going to stay out overnight. You're starting to wonder if this will ever acknowledge you when he says,
I've got to go.
as he starts down the hill, he pauses and says,
This is a good spot. Probably come back here tomorrow.
"Oh,
Yay!
we
That
met
worked.
like friendship.
Yeah,
plus
so
one
okay, so that
friendship."
was a friendship +1. Okay, I think we need a break.
Okay, well, we can break here.
We need to rest. Yeah.
Let's go have a nap.
Let's go and have a relaxation. We need
Relax,
minus
relax.
100 stress.
You spend several
Yes,
hours
okay.
a day obsessively checking the local HoloNet for updates. With so few people in the colony, social media can be very dead. It feels like you're talking to yourself sometimes. You try to start a few conversations, but most people are busy at work and school.
Aww.
Where
Aww.
I shall be more stupid. There.
What? Why?
I want to get rid of my +1 stat. You're finishing breakfast in the common area when Marzipan struts in.
Oh, she's Marzipan!
Yes.
Look at you eating cereal.
Are you changing her voice because she's Marzipan
Yes, I
now?
am, because she's Marzipan now.
Okay, she says, turning her nose up at you.
I'll bet you don't even know what day today is.
Oh, you're right. I don't know. Your birthday?
I don't think is it her birthday? Yeah.
I don't know if it's her birthday. I don't know her birthday.
I don't know her birthday. Okay, let's
We don't have the information on her birthday.
Oh, we don't have her birthday. Let's just say your birthday.
Your birthday?
No, you dummy.
She
My
exclaims.
birthday is in the first month of wet season. You better remember that.
Oh, now we know her birthday.
Oh, so that means we need to give her a present on her birthday.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Great.
Then Ma's birthday.
Today
She announces to the room.
is Saint Valentine's Day.
Dis and Cal wander
Oh, it's
over to
Saint
hear.
Valentine. It's Saint Valentine's Day.
Dis and Cal wander over here to hear more.
Back on Earth,
Mars explains.
it was a day when everybody had to give their best friend a gift, especially sweets. And then you put the sweets under your pillow, and it makes you dream about who you're gonna marry. There are decorations of hearts and arrows and pigs.
Cal laughs.
Pigs? We don't even have pigs here.
Before Mars can answer, Dis nods.
This is dumb. All the Panchos made it out to get free candy.
He rolls his eyes and walks away. As he leaves, Mars shouts at his back.
Well, nobody was gonna pick you anyway. You stink.
And that day sounds like fun. I know who my best friend will be. I think it's downtown.
We're a bit airheaded. I say we just say Valentine's Day sounds like fun. I don't think we think it's dumb.
Yeah. Cal nods, clapping his hands excitedly.
That's
Like,
what he was- Ooh, yay!
you're so
I'm gonna tell all the other kids about it.
Mars says.
So you go around and find your best friend and give them a gift.
She points her finger at you.
Make sure you do it by the end of the day or it doesn't count. Oh no, we gave away all our presents.
We
And
still
if
have
too many
sticks.
people want to be my best friend,
She adds.
I'll hold tryouts for the position. It's only fair.
She tosses her hair over her shoulder and laughs.
I think we gave away all of our presents already.
No, I think we still have one stick.
No,
Yeah, we
don't.
have two
Oh,
sticks.
Yay!
You
we
have
have
presents
two
stick.
sticks.
Okay, so
Let's
we
give
need
her
to
a
pick
stick.
a best friend. Do we want to pick Mars or Cal? These. I feel bad that she was so mean to these. I mean,
Who?
Tang.
She is kind of mean to him. I don't understand.
Yeah.
Right. Who did we give the stick to the last time?
We gave these a stick.
Yes, and he was unappreciative of the stick.
Well, he was indifferent to the stick, not
We gave
unappreciative.
Cal he
A
gave
stick.
Cal a stick, and he was
like,
also indifferent.
indifferent.
Like, thanks.
And I think did we give an enemy a stick? Oh, and we give Tang a stick, and she was like, "Oh, thanks." So now we only have Mars and Anemone.
No, we gave her an egg, didn't we? We gave her an
Oh,
egg.
we gave her an egg, and she was like, "Oh, thanks." Do you want to give her a stick?
Let's give her a stick. Yeah.
Hey. Tangent is waving her hands vigorously in the air. She's playing a study game on her hollow palm where you have to match falling numbers into correct equations. She barely notices you come up.
Logically, we should be friends. I like that one.
Hey, you want to do that?
Logically,
We should be friends.
Yeah.
You lay out the reasoning, strength in numbers, deal making as foundation for the human society, and so on. Tang pauses the game and her eyes focus on you.
best friends? That sounds so childish, but I suppose it makes us smart kids should stick together. And it will make Mara stop asking me if I've chosen a best friend yet.
She goes back to her game.
I accept your proposal.
So do we have to give her a stick?
No, we
Oi!
don't. Oh, yeah, we can give her a stick if you want. No, just give her a stick. Yeah, I have something for you.
A stick?
Tang shrugs.
You should probably just keep it. I don't even know what I'd do with that.
When you insist she keep it, she shrugs again.
Yeah, sure. Maybe I'll find a use for it. She's so rubbish. Who else can we give a stick? Let's give Anemone a stick.
Anemone, we only have one more stick
Yeah.
left. We want to give it to Anemone.
Give her a stick.
Okay,
Yeah,
fine.
man. Did we give her a stick last time?
No, we can't give her anything because we
Oh,
already
too
gave
soon
her
to
an
give her
egg.
another gift. Okay, fine.
Okay. So we can't give.
Alright, let's give Mars a stick. She's lonely.
Wait, no, she wants to talk. Mars
best
is in a
friend died.
huff. Ah, because you didn't pick her for Valentine's Day? Seems like nobody picked her. Oh.
Aw,
She crosses her arms and scowls at you.
You chose Tang of me? She doesn't even like people. What me study buddies? Boring. Whatever.
Mars mutters, tossing her hair.
I'm just too mature for kids of my age. The older kids get me, even if you don't.
No, I
Can
think
we
she
give her
has
a
the
stick?
fanciest clothes. Maybe we can give her a stick. Hang on, we need to give her a stick. Mars is watching her hollow screen intently. She shushes you before you can get a word in.
They're about to kiss.
Mars hisses, barely giving you a second note.
I want something in my leg.
Yeah.
That mushwood
The
log.
stick. Yes, yay.
Have a
Let's give her a stick. Have a stick. Oh no, it made it worse.
She hates it!
Ah,
Mars scowls.
what do you expect me to do with this? I'll put it where it belongs. Outside, in the dirt.
I learned
Okay, well, at
Mars
least we learned
dislikes
that
it.
she dislikes it. Okay.
She didn't like it at all.
And we have not improved our friendship with her. Yeah, our friendship with her is
Our
lousy.
friendship with her is very bad. How are we on the friends we have? Oh, when
Oh no! It's so terrible. Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh well.
It's fine.
Okay, well, it seems like nobody likes the stick.
Yeah, well, yeah.
We've given a stick to everybody, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, we've given a stick to everyone. Yeah, we have given a stick
Oh.
to everyone.
Maybe it's Tammy. Maybe it's Tammy who likes a
No,
stick.
she's
Okay,
supposed
now
to
we
be.
can. Now we have to decide what we're going to do with our life.
Yes. Okay, well, we've increased our toughness to a reasonable extent. Do you want to go sneak out again?
Yeah. Let's make this the sneaking out episode.
The sneaking out episode of sneakiness. Boop.
We probably should go to school at some point.
You're just playing hooky.
Yeah, that's right. That's what we're doing.
Uh,
Ooh. Oh.
how do I- Did you see a thing? Was there a thing? I didn't see a thing.
I didn't see anything. Nope.
No, just exploring.
Ooh,
You
what's
pause
that?
in your tracks, hearing a terrifying sound! You strain to listen.
Oh no.
Is it manticores roaring in the distance or something even more dangerous? Bravely continue on, because we are brave.
Yeah, that's right. That's the whole point of this enterprise.
There's Sir Robin the Brave, he bravely ran away.
Yay. Zero. Why not? Why?
1113. 1114.
Okay. Hey, yay. We're doing well.
2,
2, 2.
3. Oh, 2, 2, 4, 5, 5.
5. Oh, a rainbow of super gold.
Oh, victorious! You don't back down, even though it takes energy to keep walking towards the roar as you hear it again and again. Louder and louder! It's not a manticore, it's a little fluff of a creature, all puffed up with the effort of roaring, its voice amplified by a hollow log. It sounds just like a manticore though. What a weird survival feature! It probably intimidates a lot of predators. +1 bravery. It's like that thing, right, in Avatar: The Last Airbender when it had the fluffy bird that it goes ah when it opens
Yeah.
its mouth.
Yeah.
It had like a horrible scream, right? And then, boop.
Here we go again. Uh-oh.
Ahead of you, the road curves right, and there's a steep hill leading off to the left. You bet there's a really great view from the top of it, but it's going to be a scramble to hike up there. Hike up it!
Hike up it! Yeah!
Yay! You leave your pack in some bushes at the base so you'll be lighter on your feet. Then start the
Why did we
trek.
do that? We're so
It's-
stupid.
Tiring, and even steeper than it looked from the bottom, but some broad mushroom-capped trees provide shade. Oh, the view from the top is spectacular! You can see all the way to the colony walls in one direction and down to a little sawmill in the other. Then you spot it. The rock. The most perfect boulder you've ever seen, teetering right on the edge of the slope you just climbed up. It's almost as tall as you are and must weigh at least 2,000 kilos. But it's practically teetering there. You think with enough muscle you could push it over. Push the rock down the hill. Resist its temptations.
I say we resist. This is a stupid idea. We don't want to draw attention to ourselves.
It's like that time when we pushed the rock and then it just squished the boat.
Yeah,
the dot
that's
zero,
right.
and then we had to start
we had
from beginning
to start
again.
the game from beginning like an idiot. Oh no! Fail.
Okay,
Okay,
resist this
we
temptation.
shall resist because
Not
we're
today,
not-
Rock. Not today.
We'll do it when we're older. We might get hit by a boulder. There's no
stick.
a stick. Hurrah!
Look, even if they don't all appreciate sticks, right? At
That's
least we
true.
still got 1 point per stick that we give away.
Yeah. Yes,
Except for
exactly.
Mars,
So,
who is
except
at
for Mars.
-1
So,
point.
so
You
we
know.
shall not give her a stick.
You let your mind wander as you're walking and bumble straight into a field of gelatinous blob grass. Totally transparent, the sticky fronds are hard to see, but even harder to ignore, especially once they start glomming to your boots and slowing you down. It's like trudging through thick mud. You stubbornly decide to keep going, paying close attention to the visible signs of this blob grass field. And there aren't many, just an absence of other vegetation. Look for a path through it.
Yeah, we're a smarty pants.
Okay, one.
Someday, when you get older, you might get hit by a boulder.
What are you singing?
You don't know the song?
No?
When you're lying there saying, "Come help me, please," the seagulls hook your knees.
Where has this song come from?
It is from bad lip reading on YouTube.
Really?
It is, yes, and this song is Yoda talking to. This song is from Yoda talking talking to Luke Skywalker. You have not seen it? Okay,
No.
you know what? At the
At the end of this, we'll watch it together.
I'll put
as a
the
family.
I'll put the link. I'll put a link in
Put
the
the link in the description
chat
below.
in the chat.
In the chat.
Yeah, I'll do that
Get
right now.
hit by a boulder and a seagull.
Yeah, do you know this
covered
one?
your knees. That's terrible.
Yeah, no, but this has one of the best lines that I've ever heard, which is hang on, let me share this in the thing, copy link, and here we go, paste. Okay, there we go. So Yoda's like one day I was walking through the forest and I saw a big log. Then I rolled the log over, and underneath was a tiny little stick. And I thought, that log had a child. It's like the best line. And once I heard that, I was like, this is the best song in the world. Okay,
But
we'll watch it
to
at the
be
end of the
fair,
show.
I mean, I don't understand because Yoda is a puppet, so how can you lip read it? He's just like
But his mouth, yeah, so you can make it say whatever you want.
Okay,
So,
anyway.
okay, yeah, I put the link in the chat, and then we can watch it together later. All right.
There it is. You can hop along from that rock to that fallen log, then climb over those old pieces of surveying equipment. You get through
no,
the
just-
villainous glob grass. You spend a
We'll
bunch
just
of
leave
time
the equipment there.
on it though.
We're littering.
No, it's somebody else's. Oh, yeah, actually.
No, it's
people-
our surveying equipment. We're
yeah,
so disgusting.
it's other
Oh,
people's surveying equipment. They're very naughty.
Yeah, that's right.
You spend a bunch of
Messy
time on
we
it
are.
though, and it takes some tricky balancing. It's tiring, but we have increased our perception, and we are now 5 more sad. Okay,
Yay, another stick. Hurrah for us.
You're so enthusiastic about our stick collection.
Yeah. Is there only sticks and eggs that we can collect up here?
I don't know.
There should be plants as well,
Yeah,
right?
there should be, but I think it depends on the season as well. I don't know. You come across a cluster of mush trees. They're not fully grown
Oh.
yet, but they're still pretty big. It might be good to harvest them before they get all gross and mushy during the rainy season. If you were older, you could probably cut them down and get some kudos for them. Give them a friendly pat.
Pat them.
Yeah, because we didn't come back later. Pat, pat. You like the mush trees? You give one a pat and are surprised when it moves under your hand. It's not the tree though, but a camouflaged creature lying against the trunk. It's small and looks a little like an octopus or a starfish. Lots of long legs wrapped around the tree like it's giving it a hug.
Oh no, we're wood chipping them.
No, we are wood chipping them. +1 perception, +1 and bibbles.
Animals, yay. Oh, is that a plant? Can we pick up that plant?
I got another rock. I got
Are
another.
those plants
Where?
south of here? Just like oh, no.
No, can't pick them
Oh,
up.
cannot.
They're not highlighting. Oh, boing, boing.
Oh, that's the uncle. He's down
Yeah.
there.
You're minding your own business when you stumble into this slow valley has collected a lot of thick pollen. You cough and try to push your way through it, but it's pollen all the way down. Surveyors get nice helmets with built-in masks, but yours is just a cheap one. At least the pollen isn't too thick here.
Oh, okay.
Find a way through.
Oh, the hay fever. The hay
The hay
fever.
fever.
Boo, hay fever. Yay. Wow. Are we making it? We only need one.
Well, only need one.
Oh, sorry. I'm not paying attention. That
Now
was?
we only need two.
Oh, okay.
Hey, hang on, I got an idea.
2, 2, 3, 3, 5.
3, 5. Oh, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah!
Ta-da!
Aha! Aha!
Super goal! Victorious! 3 stars! 1 perception
Yay.
plus 3 kudos. Blech.
Okay, now the uncle. Yeah,
This
the uncle is
pollen
down there.
makes your face itch. It makes it all the better when you find a route to higher ground and come out of the worst of it. Okay, well the uncle's down there, but like we're obscured by the pollen.
Okay.
You should go home. So, oh, we're tired. Okay,
Yeah,
let's go home.
we're tired.
Okay, we
Yes.
can go home here. You reach the end, let's go home. We can use a shortcut because we put a flag there. You crawl through the big drainage pipe behind the sports ball pitch, carefully sliding the metal grate back into place behind you. Then, we just hop out of the pipe because we are not perception enough.
Uh-oh.
Whee!
Oh, Igor said, can you get some rocks?
You get some rocks. Oh, it's too late. We will try and get some rocks later.
Okay.
And straight into the barrel chest of Chief Surveyor Tonin.
Well.
He says, and tries to put on his sternest look. It fails.
We've been wondering where you've been disappeared to, so let us say. I sent Utopia out with some survey drones to look for you hours ago. You're lucky your parents have been too busy to notice yet. I should probably tell them.
You start to sweat.
But maybe you've already learned your lesson.
He chuckles. His big hand claps you on the shoulder.
No more playing outside the gates, okay?
I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry. Ha ha ha.
I just
Sorry,
realized.
not sorry.
I just realized he has hairy arms. And
He's like a sheep.
No, but just he has. I only realized he has hairy arms with a hairy pink hair on his arms.
Because he's got a hairy pink hair on his face.
I know, but it didn't occur to me that they were hairy pink arms.
Oh, okay.
But
I think he's a sheepy.
He's a sheepy. Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Yeah, whatever.
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
I don't think we're so. I don't think we're
We're
rude.
not a rude child. +2 bravery, +1 perception. Late.
Now we're very
bloomer.
stressed again.
Early dusk. Well, yeah, but we're very miserable. How much? Oh,
Yeah,
we
'cause
are all
we-
stressed. We are nothing but a big ball of stress.
Okay, I think. I mean, the exploring outside it helps us a
Oh,
lot.
the dad wants to talk to us.
Yes. Why not?
Dust is such a dry, hot season. Both suns are high in the sky, baking the unusually lush Vertumnan jungle. If there's a breeze, it's warm, and you guessed it, dusty. Your parents are up every day before dawn, which comes far too early for your liking. They're usually gone by the time you wake up and home after you're asleep, so you have to visit them at work if you want to see them.
Good morning, Gooseberry. Oh,
Oh,
good morning, Gooseberry.
your dad greets you cheerily.
Have you come to see the harvest? Your mom and I are gathering crops on the actual Vertumian dirt this week.
Sure, sounds neat. Not really. I just miss you and Mom.
Ha ha! Ah! Yes, we're very stressed and we have no control of our emotions right now. I say we just miss you and Mom.
I just miss you and Mom.
Mom.
Oh, Buttercup.
He sighs, kneeling down to looks at you. Oh no! I must
I'm
report
so
this.
sorry. Report this.
Hang on.
What do you must report?
The leading down to looks at you. No.
Oh,
I'm gonna take a screenshot of this because there's an in-game reporting system that you can use.
Oh, for this whole thing.
For this
Okay,
whole
take a
thing.
screenshot. That will help them to improve their grammars.
Yes. Hang on. Let me just snipping tool. Okay, there's a and
We can get hit by a boulder.
Boop. There we go. And I take that away. Okay.
Oh, Buttercup, I'm so sorry. How about your mom and I take a day off and we can have some family time together?
I like that.
No, your work is more important. We're not stupid.
Okay, fine.
No, your work is more important.
That's
It's
a
true.
double salute.
That's absolute. Well, we know that because they're trying. We have 100% deficit of food, isn't it?
Yeah, it's
right
true.
now.
Your dad gives you a long hug.
Oh, thanks for understanding, Sunbury. We'll have more time to spend together once we fix things here. I promise. Uh-oh! We haven't been at school. Oh, don't forget.
He adds as you're heading off.
Next week is the Petunia Festival. There's gonna be a talent show and a science fair. I know you're gonna love it. We have done no learning except my own learning. We are going to take some time off because we can't
Yeah,
do it.
we can't
I
do
think we
anything.
can't.
We're going to
Our
fail
last,
at
our
Petunia Festival.
our last month we have completely been doing like the squat all.
Yeah.
'Cause we went exploring twice in a row, isn't it?
No, technically we went to.
We know we
have not
digging
gone
the
to
dirt.
school all year. We are a terrible child.
Oh, yeah, terrible. We have been doing outdoor learning.
Yeah, outdoor learning. You are hanging out in the lounge and watching vids when Mars pulls you up out of the cushions. She has a devious look on her face.
That's all I say. It's your lucky day. You get to help me in my bedroom. How is that lucky? Okay, fine. Now where's my day off?
I think we still get to relax even if we help her. So let's just help her. She's quite lonely one.
Okay, fine. Is that what we want to do, or
No, I think we're gonna say how is that lucky because
is
we
that
are
lucky?
sassy.
she puts her hands on her hips?
Because you get to hang out with me all dinner class. And bonus, I might let you read my holomags. You know, I wouldn't trust just anyone near all my most precious things.
Okay, fine.
Really?
She laughs.
That was easy. Swallow me. My dad say it has to be finished by tonight, so we better get started.
Okay, fine.
Mars's room is worse than you expected. The door barely opens because there's so much junk in the way. It's
She's a
mostly
hoarder.
clothes. Mars has an extensive wardrobe and spends all her kudos at the nanoprinters making more.
All right.
She plops down on her bed.
I'll be the supervisor.
She says,
You should start by taking the dirty clothes down to the laundry room.
Hardly work, I say.
hardly work, work hard, hardly work.
Yeah, hardly
You
work.
dawdle and work slowly. Mostly, you just look through her stuff and play around while she reads beauty magazines on her hollow palm. You take turns doing personality quizzes and try to guess what's next season's colony fashions will be.
Oh, so we're still hanging out with her.
Yeah. Oh, look
Though.
at her dads. They have come
We're gonna
home.
get into trouble. I don't remember seeing them before.
No, we have not seen them.
Hello, princess.
Mars, dads, Uncle Al and Uncle Bernie pop their heads through the door after a few hours. They're everyone's uncles, and as usual covered in a layer of dust from the sawmills.
How's the cleanup going?
Mars scrambles to turn off her hollow palm and jumps off the bed to help you pack away the last of her school supplies.
Oh, I see.
Uncle Bernie puts his hands on his hips.
You recruited a friend to help, did you? Solana say,
He asks you,
did Mars clean or did you do all the work here?
As hell. It was me. All me.
oh, you didn't
We didn't really work that much. I think we didn't really work that much.
We didn't really work
It's the
that
truth.
We didn't really want that.
I can see.
Uncle Al says with a strained smile.
I hope you two had a fun afternoon at least. And Mars will have to finish cleaning her room tomorrow because she knows she gets her allowance for doing her chores, not just for being our perfect little girl.
They leave you to finish up and get ready for dinner. After they leave, Mars looks a little put out by the exchange.
My dad and Papa are the best. Oh, my dad and Papa are the best, obviously.
She says,
But they're always trying to teach me these lessons. Don't they know that being this fabulous is hard work too?
she pouts. She swipes her hollow palm to give you a couple kudos to your share of her allowance.
Stick with me and I'll teach you to be fabulous soon, one day. Okay.
No done. You took the month off. I will get rid of being a baby.
Okay.
It's time once
we're
more
forgetting about being a baby.
for Batumnalia. The
Oh,
mood of
no!
the colony has been muted this year ever since the attack during the glow. Though everything is still cheerfully decorated and the feast table is still heavy with food, mostly soy rations, this Batumnalia just feels different in a way you can't describe.
Because we've been doing squat all year. We've been playing hooky and doing sports ball.
play sports ball, and we did technically go to self-defense classes, which I guess counts as extracurricular activity.
Whatever, man. We dug in the dirt as well.
Yeah.
So we did contribute to society.
The colonists gather in the square for Governor Udicott's speech.
What a year Batumna has given us.
The governor begins in her weedy voice.
I stand before you so proud of everything the colony has accomplished in such a short time. I've always hoped that we would bring with us the best facets of humanity. Cooperation, resilience, creativity, and the events of this year have given me no reason to doubt my convictions. These creatures were unexpected, but I urge everyone to consider what it means for life here. If Batumna can in megafauna and that means conditions are good. Yes, as well. Our friends in geoponics are already working on the logistics of domesticating the wildlife.
Your dad, as second cultivator, stands and gives a sheepish wave to the crowd. There is a smattering of applause. Yay. Mars elbows you.
Oh,
She whispers.
yeah. My dad's saying Unicorn's gonna announce the depo's open to the public.
You shoot her a questioning look and she rolls her eyes.
You know, shopping. Someone to spend all the kudos we've been saving up. It's going to be candy and toys and makeup and nice-smelling soap, not the boring kind in the communal showers.
Oh yeah, we can buy stuff now with our 160 bucks.
Yay.
You know the concept of shopping. They do it in the holovids from Earth, especially the one Mars likes. But you've never actually done it. The colony provides everything you need, but it would be nice to buy yourself a treat.
My dad's give me an allowance.
Mars says, shooting you a look of pity.
It's too bad your parents make you work for yours.
You and Mars tune back into the speeches just as Udicott, as predicted, announces the opening of the general store depot. Mars gives you a knowing look as she
Yay.
claps.
Hurrah!
Yay. Udicott gestures for the council members to stand.
Finally, the council remains unchanged from last year. We are, as always, proud to serve you, and the colony is your government.
The music starts up as Governor Udicott finishes.
Thank you for all your hard work and your perseverance this year.
She says over the ruckus.
Together, we build the future.
Yay! The crowd
Yay.
disperses and sets up for the annual Virtumnalia Games. Just like last year, there's a talent show, a science fair, and bot wrestling. Now with an obstacle course. Which one will you participate? Well, we can actually
Science
go
fair.
to the science fair, and we have no talent. Okay,
Okay,
we go to the science
we'll
fair.
have to improve our talent next time.
Oh, it's very hard. But your
do you
competitor
know?
for the science fair is predictably Tangent. Her project is on the tensile strength of various building materials, concluding that mushwood is the best choice when you consider not just strength, but also sustainability and ease of use. The judges want to
Excuse me,
know-
we gave her a log and she was so unappreciative.
That's true, we did. We did give
And
her a
she's
stick,
just
and now she's
studying
used
it
the
this
stick
whole
for
year.
her studies.
This ungrateful girl. Okay, you know what? Never mind. Let's
The
just
judges
do
want
the
to know
reasoning
what you've been
challenge.
working on. Present your project. But look, we gave her a
Uh-oh.
stick and then she studied sticks. So
Oh, 48! We've never gotten as high as that. Can we do it?
I don't know.
We
let's
got 12
try.
this round.
Okay. Hang on.
0, 1, 2, 3, 3.
We got a better idea.
Why?
Haha, 2, 2, 2, 3.
Aha!
Okay.
Oh, we should have used the other 3 because it has a +1 for each gem on other cards.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
I'm winning! That's what I'm doing!
Oh, okay. Yay! Winning is the best times.
What are you doing? I'm winning!
Victorious.
I'm winning
Okay.
the science fair!
Let's win the science fair. Haha!
In secret, you've been working on a social experiment about delayed gratification. We've been
Have we now?
sneakily studying the adults, taking notes on their snacking habits and their mood. You found that Seek and Dr. Instance rarely eat sweets, but Utopia and Antecedent do all the time. You correlate this with their attention span when you see them tackle frustrating problems. You know, problems you can control and repeat. Like if a child backtalks them.
Nice! Ah, we're so cheeky! Now we've been back talking to them.
The judges are impressed with your methodology. Instance, perhaps a little begrudgingly. They award you first place! Science fair
Yay!
champion!
We're the champion!
We
We are the
only
champion,
got
my
50 happiness.
friend.
After the festivities are over, everyone takes time off for a much-needed break. Mars organizes a water fight that takes over the whole colony, even the adults. It brightens everyone's spirits, even in the thick heat of dust.
Aw.
You end
Mars
up
is
on
good at
top
stuff
of
like
the
that.
western wall with these, launching water-filled poof shrooms down on an unsuspecting anemone in the sports ball court below.
Oh, wow!
Yeah. Hey! The walls seem like a neat place to hang out and relax. Much quieter than the lounge if you're looking for some solitude. Unlocked to relax in the walls in the garrison.
Okay, cool.
Woohoo, Sploosh.
Splooshies.
Okay, early dust.
Yay!
We are
Okay,
in
well done.
dust. Okay, well done to
Have we-
us.
Is that our birthday yet?
Our birthday is the first of quiet. We started the game. When
did we
on
start the
our
game?
birthday.
Oh, so we
It's a
haven't been
year. This is our birthday here.
Oh, we haven't played
Yeah,
through a
it's
year
our
yet? Okay, fine. Are we going to play through a year?
It's up
Should
to
we
you.
play through the year?
But first, we can play through the year. But first, let me
Oh, this year we have got a special bonus for our brain smart. What does that mean?
No, we're just popular.
Oh,
We are
no,
popular.
no, there's an arrow next to our brain smart.
No, that's our talking smart, you stupid.
Oh, everybody wants to be our friend. Okay, fine.
No, we're a winner. Well, let's go and buy stuff from the buying stuff place. We've also got
Yay,
more
we
logs.
have more sticks. That's probably the stick that Mars threw away.
Just there now. Oh, we can buy cake.
Oh, okay.
Okay, buy all of these things or cake. So cake is giveawayable, I think, but I think these things cannot be given away.
Oh, I see.
Okay,
I don't see any.
photo pona.
I thought that the whole point of being down here
Is that we
was to
can
buy presents for our
we can
friends.
buy presents. The presents is cake.
Let's buy cake then, I say.
Let's buy a cake. Okay, we bought a cake for 50 kudos.
Cool.
That's pretty expensive for a cake, but I mean, okay. Do you want to buy anything else that is not a cake? They
I don't
only
know
have
all
2
the other
cakes.
cards for.
Okay, well this one gives us +5 to animals, and +1 to any flushes that we get. And this one gives us.
Oh,
a
these are permanent
dolly.
bonuses, I
Yeah.
see.
No, we know we not permanent bonuses. We had to put them on. So put it on.
Oh,
Oh
put it
wait,
on our medallion.
before we continue, I just remember what I wanted to do.
Report a bug.
Other.
What did you do?
Uh,
Grammatical errors.
Dad says, Dad, during conversation with Dad about, with Dad, brackets, what's the dad's name? What's the character name? Geranium, with Geranium. Why is your dad named Geranium?
Because he's a flower.
Geranium. About, what was it that he was talking about? He was talking about...
He was talking about the time...
taking...
well, taking a day off, isn't it? Taking a day off.
The narrative says
Yeah.
that he is
Yeah.
he
This is incorrect grammar. Yeah. Alright, grammar. Okay, thank you.
should be
Alright,
no, this should be
kneel down to look at you. Yes. Okay, very good.
okay, and then
All done.
we
Submit.
put our email address.
Ah, okay.
We hit submit.
Yes. And submit.
for your
Yes, thank you very. Yay! So that's very good.
Yeah, so it's an in-game bug report. Sorry, I was distraction because I needed to because I remembered that I had to do that. Okay.
View the notice board. Okay.
Oh, this one gives
Oh,
plus
so-
1 to all of the yellow cards.
Okay, fine.
Do you want to buy the expensive Potopono?
I don't know. Does it become cheaper later on? I doubt it.
No, nothing becomes cheaper later on, I don't think.
Oh, okay,
I don't
fine.
recall them
I
getting
mean,
cheaper, but I don't know.
I don't know what these things will do. But fine.
They give us, I mean, it depends on like, this is gameplay.
I say I say +5 to biology and +1 bonus to straights.
Okay. Boop.
Yep.
We now have a trowel. Okay, so we can put it on.
What, instead of our medallion?
Yeah. There. And then now our biology is 10.
Oh, I see.
We
Okay,
still
cool.
have the medallion, it's just that we put on... Now we are carrying our trowel with us.
Cool.
Okay.
All right, so we've
you
got
are distressed
we've
that
got
we have not gone to school.
yes, and we have got lots of logs and things to give away. I need to go to the little girl's room, so
Okay.
why don't you continue for a bit?
Sure. Since Tang was studying logs, I'll just give her more logs. Yeah, I have something for you. Oh, whoa, she's so rude. I don't have time to waste explaining simple concepts of mental degenerates. I won the science fair. You did not won the science fair, Tangent. Excusez-moi. Okay, calling me a mental degenerate. You're a mental degenerate. Everyone's a mental degenerate. I'll give you a here. Have a stick. Calling me a mental degenerate. So rude. So rude. I'm personally insulted. Actually, we have enough sticks to give to everyone who is indifferent to sticks. So let's give them all sticks. When I was a kid, I thought everything grew up from chopped pieces of bigger things. I guess I must have never thought how babies are made, huh? Oh no! No, we do not grow like starfish when we make babies. You don't just chop off your pinky finger to make a child. Oh no. Oh no. I'm having a trauma. Oh no. I have a stick. He doesn't know what he'll do with it, but he loves it. Okay, this, the longer you look, the more you see. Okay, you can have a stick too. Okay, and then, I guess I'll give you a stick. Yeah, you a stick. You get a stick. Everybody gets a stick. Everybody gets a stick. Yeah, have a stick. Okay, I could technically give Mars the cake, but I think we should save that for Mars's actual birthday. Okay, so, you know what? Since Debs G is gone, I'll go and read from the Pruning and Training Guide. Until she comes back, since I don't actually know what she wants to study in the school. Okay, the Royal Horticultural Society's Guide to Pruning and Training. Alright, let's go to bush fruits. Black currants. The black currant is grown as a stooled bush with as many young shoots as possible, originating at or near ground level. The bulk of the crop is carried on shoots that grew the previous summer. Some fruit is also borne on 2-year-old wood, but a proportion of this crop is worth sacrificing with older wood to make room for new shoots. Black currants are very prone to viral diseases such as the viral diseases and to blackcurrant gall mite, which spreads reversion virus. So always buy certified plants where available. The easily visible big buds containing gall mites must be picked off and burned. No spray is really effective. Badly infested I've got drool in my mouth. Badly infested bushes must be dug up and burned. Burn it! Okay. Black currants are purchased as 2-year-old bushes that will crop in the second summer after planting. Choose a healthy specimen that has 3 or 4 strong, vigorous shoots. Plant at any time during the late autumn and winter, setting the bushes slightly below the nursery soil mark and mulching after planting to encourage basal growth. When to prune? Winter, as buds begin to burst. Delay the initial pruning of containerized bushes bought and planted in leaf until after leaf fall. On well-established bushes, winter pruning can in fact be started in summer when the fruits become ready to pick. Cutting out whole shoots bearing ripe fruit makes picking easier, and the bush will also benefit from the increased light and air circulation. Winter pruning then consists of tidying up what is left. Formative training. The aim is to create a strong, upright, productive bush. First, prune all of the shoots hard back, almost to ground level, to encourage strong young growth in the summer. The next winter, only weak or badly placed shoots should be removed. The remaining strong shoots should bear their first crop next summer. Established pruning. I'm not going to read the established pruning because it's like way too long. Okay, so that is how we prune blackberries. In case you were wondering. Alright, I guess what I can do is just, you know what, Debs G's not coming back yet, so I'm going to go to school in Debs G's absence, and we should pick some. Okay, what is our lowest score? I guess reasoning 10, organizing 12, engineering 11, biology 10. So and we can study humanity. You know what? We had no talent, so we can do study humanities to be creative.
Hello,
You're bringing hi.
I am back. Sorry, the cat was meowing downstairs, so I had to go and let her
The
in.
lay sad cat.
It was a naughty cat that had run out into the garden this morning, and then realized that she had probably gotten too cold.
Aw.
And then, because I'm not going to leave all the doors and windows open, because it's cold now, so she was out there meowing, "Let me in! Let me back in, please!" So I
Aw.
had to go and let her in. I did leave the upstairs window open for her because sometimes she comes back in through the upstairs window. But she wanted to come in through the sliding door downstairs because she was just being difficult.
So, it turns out that no matter how pretty the scones look, if they are the day-old scones, they are in fact as hard as rocks.
Oh dear.
It's okay, they were cheap. It's like a
Okay,
buck
then
for like
fine.
6-day-old scones.
Crunchy.
The center part is not as dry as the outside. Okay.
Okay, we decided to go to school, have we?
Yeah, because we were distressed about it.
Yes, we need
So
to go
I
to school
thought,
because we haven't gone to school all
let's
year
go to
yet.
school, and then we're going to school. Okay.
Yes, and we need to improve our brain. So
Yeah.
I mean not our brain. I mean our empathy side things. So yes,
Yeah.
let's do
No,
that.
I decided to go to the humanities class because we have no talent, and therefore we
Yes.
must receive talent somehow.
Yes, that's right. Time to plant the talent in the ground and see if it grows into a talent tree.
I have to cut it all the way down close to the ground so that it can grow many shoots. That's
Yes,
what it
that's
said
right. Let's do it.
in the guide to pruning and training. Okay.
Oh, is
Anyway.
it? Okay then.
Yeah. You're bringing supplies to Med Bay when you see something unusual. Tangent curled up on a bench, her head pillowed on a rolled up lab coat. She's fast asleep. You stop and stare. You never see Tang sleeping. She's always so busy. You're surprised she even has time to nap. You turn to leave her in peace when you bump into Anemone.
Here we go.
Anemone says,
Hardly sleep, right? Just hold on with me. Is she sick or something?
you look back at Tangent snoozing peacefully. Learn Tangent augment. What is her augment?
Doesn't need to sleep.
Reduce sleep.
Reduce.
Okay,
Oh,
doesn't need
okay.
to sleep. Yeah.
Cool, we have learned something.
I'm so jealous of her genetic enhancement.
Anemone says, rubbing at one of the scales sprouting on her jawline.
She hardly needs to sleep at all. She probably stayed up all night studying for this morning's history test.
Okay, I know that we should choose this one, but I also know that it will bring me much joy to choose this one.
That was a test?
Yeah.
That sounds like
Because
us. We have been playing cookie all year, so you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Me, I flunked it.
She's so good.
Okay.
You know, she's like, whatever.
Anemone says matter of factly.
No biggie though. If I didn't have to sleep, I would be playing games instead of studying anyway.
She doesn't care. She's just like, well, just because.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Tang's hollow palm beeps the soft alarm. Beep, 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 beep. She sits up and stretches, looking totally refreshed and alert. She sees you watching her and looks annoyed.
Just a power nap.
She says,
No reason to gawk.
Get to work.
yeah, get to work studying humanities. These are
5
really
kudos
weird
if total
parts.
equals goal.
Okay, hang on.
We can do that. 0, 0. No, if we just anyhow jumble them up, can we get 5 kudos
Oh, wait,
if
no, hang
total
on.
equals goal?
There.
Win!
Win! Now we have cash. Well, this
Yeah,
month,
because
plus one
this
creativity.
is double kudos month, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. Plus
Yeah,
3
so-
creativity, plus 2 persuasion, 15 stress, 12 kudos! We are so rich!
Money, 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 money.
Making it rain! Date dust.
Okay, now we need to earn kudos, right?
We don't have
Oh,
to.
and also,
Oh, Tangent wants to
also,
talk to us.
all right then.
Hang on.
What do you want, Tangent?
Tangent is deep in conversation with one of the other scientists. He seems to be consoling her, though Tangent's face betrays no emotion as he claps her on the shoulder and reassures her she's doing really well for someone so young and that everyone compromised some of their samples when they were first learning. He leaves and Tangent sighs as she goes to put her head in her hands. She stopping short when she realizes she's still wearing gloves. She peels them off and digs her fingers into her eyes. Are you okay?
Aw,
Are Are you okay?
I'm fine.
Tangent replies immediately.
I compromised an experiment I was working on because the vent was still open when I was spraying the workstation down with the sanitizer.
She sniffs.
Ugh, so gross here.
She says.
I probably did that fungus a favor.
Tangent takes a bottle of sanitizer from under her workbench and cleans while she speaks.
There are pollen spores everywhere.
She whines.
And he comes over and tells me, "You'll be okay, Tank." Like it's his job to console and patronize me.
I've been patronized too. What's wrong with him being nice? So it's okay to make mistakes.
Okay, the last two ones are not helpful, so I guess I hate being patronized too, because
I
you're
hate being
you're
patronized too.
reflecting something that she said.
Yeah. You both say
I
in
hate being
unison.
young. I hate being young.
She says bitterly.
Why don't they understand that we have higher expectations for ourselves than they do? I need to learn from my own failures.
No, look, she's smiling at us.
Yeah, okay. What I don't need
She continues icily.
is someone to pat me on the head and tell me it's okay and the adults make it all better. I messed up.
She says.
Just let me fix it. Don't make a big deal about it like I'm a child with a boo-boo. Okay. Give you a stick! When is Mars's... Wait, is it Mars's birthday already? Did we already miss
Mars's
it?
birthday
Oops.
is the... Hang on.
First month of something.
First month of rain. So,
Oh, okay,
Next
so it's
month.
not, yeah.
everybody
fine.
got a stick!
We already give away all our sticks?
Yes.
Okay then, fine. So we right.
You get a stick, and you get a
okay.
stick. Everybody
Are we
got a
are we
stick.
still in everybody wants to be our friend and
Yes, we're still popular
extra kudos
and can
month?
earn more money.
okay, so shall we go and
Okay, we
earn
have
money
two
then?
money places because we earn money.
Oh, how come we have two money places?
Because we can sort of deliver supplies. Supplies.
Oh. Which one gives us more money? Did they give us the
They
same
give us
money?
the same amount of money. Supplies gives us 5
Brains.
kudos.
Okay, we need to increase our brains.
We do
Our
have
brains
no
are
brains.
Yeah, we've done our toughness the last time, so let's be more brains.
Okay, more brains. More
Yes.
brains.
Brains.
Okay, deliver surprise. Mars has asked you to recruit some new members for the Secret Fun Times Club. Who do you approach about this fun, exciting opportunity to make friends and be your own boss?
Anemone,
Oh, we
obviously. This, I guess. Duh, it's Cal.
My dad, I guess. We're friends with all of these people, so we can choose whichever one we want.
So far it's a girls only club, right?
Mm-hmm. Okay, and then, yeah, it's girls only.
Yes, sister, if it's a girls only club, I say that we recruit another girl.
Then Anemone it is. Anemone says, hurry.
Scratching her nose
Scratching
with the
her
back
nose
of
with
her
the back
hand.
of her hand.
Yeah. Yes, I'm already in the club now. Do it. But you better hold the meeting in blur because I've got sports ball practice doing yelling.
Duly noted. You'll tell Mars to move club meetings to Second Sun. It shouldn't be a problem.
Oh, can we recruit more people or is there only one person?
Only one person.
Dang, she did say members.
I
Okay,
think
never
she's
mind.
also recruiting members.
Oh,
But
okay then,
I'm
fine.
also amused that we have new names for the sun. There's a Blurb and Yelly.
Blurb and Yelly, okay.
Anemone startles you by jumping to her feet.
Yay!
Cal stops what he's doing and trots over. Anemone swings her arm around his shoulders.
Do you want to join a secret club?
You make the universal sign across your neck for stop talking! But Anemone just grins.
What kind of secret club would take me and not her?
Looks like you got a 2-for-1?
Cool, let's see if we can get a 3
So
for
we
1.
did in fact get friends to join.
Yes.
Anemone and Cal are both at the next meeting and very excited to be part of the group. Mars looks excited to have more people to boss around.
Yay, Mars! Hurrah! Well,
Uh,
And then
oh, sorry. Smart is sorry, wrong voice. He can be vice president of kicking stuff.
Mars announces and kicking stuff.
Yeah,
Just kick
or if we
things.
need extra security, like if we need to open a door and can't use our hands, Cal will be vice president of transportation.
Mars continues. Cal pulls out his hoverboard and grins.
That'll be useful if we need to get somewhere fast, or if only one of us does anyway. We can deliver secret messages too.
I just like vice president of kicking stuff.
Yes, that's right.
I want to be vice president of kicking stuff. I want to kick all the
But-
things.
Who's the president of kicking stuff?
I don't know. Mars
Okay.
makes them raise their hands.
Do you promise to always be cool kids and do fun stuff together and never tell any adults about the secret Fun Times Club?
Cal and Anemone agree readily.
Okay, great. Get to work.
Okay, get to work. We had our fun times, and now it
Okay.
is the work times. Hang on, I've got a better idea. Hang on.
One slot card gets +1. What does that mean?
No, it was a terrible idea. It was the worst
What-
idea.
What are you doing? Everything's
gonna-
backwards.
I'm trying to fix the thing. Hang on. Ah, no, it's worse. There. No. This is better. No. Ah, who cares? It's all the same.
Yay, you worked well. +1 to organizing.
And we have plus 12
Hey.
kudos.
For doing the cash monies, yes.
Okay.
Hooray!
We still have one more cash. Oh, it's Mars's birthday.
Okay, so
And
now we know
guess
what to do.
I have a
You can
cake. Oh, hang on. You
Yes!
spot Mars tapping away at a hollow screen. She appears to be trying different clothing options on a digital doll maker.
That's an LSA.
She says, showing you her work.
You can always look like anything you want. I always thought I would look good with, like, horns, maybe.
She hums.
Maybe I can ask engineering about it.
I know something you might like. Happy birthday!
happy birthday to you. Happy
Excuse me, we bought this cake from the shop. A birthday cake? I see it's a little uneven. And there are no candles. But keep practicing and you'll improve.
Excuse me, lady. I bought the cake from the shop for fancy. Oh, she's what she.
Oh,
wants to talk
We
to
have
us
improved
anyway.
our
She
our
did.
chit-chat
We
with
did
her.
improve. We did improve friendship by 4. So you know.
Okay. You know, Selena saying you're alright.
Mars says as you approach, you blink at her, trying to figure out what
Aw.
she means. You're an alright what? As your stunned silence, Mars laughs and tosses her hair over her shoulder.
You're alright.
She repeats.
You actually have good taste, and like all of these other nullheads, ever since we've landed, it's been, how about this Mars? And don't waste resources on that Mars. It's boring. At least you understand the importance of sophistication. Alright then.
You shoot the breeze with Mars a bit longer. At some point, Dee skulks out of the living quarters and has to pass you both, clearly trying not to draw your attention.
Oh, where's he going now?
Mars mutters to you and then raises her voice so Dees can hear.
Try not to get eaten by aliens.
She calls out to Dees.
If you die out there, they can't use your body for fertilizer. Don't be a waste.
Oh, that's rude. Right.
Shut up, this Mars is
Yeah,
cool.
yeah, shut up, Mars.
Shut up, Mars.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you say it loud enough for Dees to hear. He looks at you with wide eyes before scurrying towards the walls. Oh, is she also like that?
Yeah, standing up for your friends is good.
Mars says with a little smile.
No accounting for taste.
She seems to respect that you challenged her. She watches Dees disappear from sight, then shrugs.
You can get through to him. I tried, but he doesn't care about contributing to the colony, or being popular, or earning kudos, or anything important.
Hey, you.
Uh-oh. Are we gonna be rude? That sounds rude. We
Yeah.
know what she contributes.
Well, she contributes.
Well, the last time she's good at getting people together, isn't
That's
it?
true. We'll just leave.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, your contribute is just really rude. You're right. More sticks! More sticks for the
Yay!
stick pile.
Yay! More sticks for
all
our
these
stick
sticks on our
pile.
stick pile. Yay!
More sticks for our stick pile.
Woo!
Okay.
Okay. Do we want
Okay.
to go to school or sneak out or what?
We still have our earn double the kudos month,
Yeah,
isn't
we
it?
are still
So
on double the kudos. So we
and
can.
also everyone still want to be our friend?
Yeah, double the kudos and everyone wants to be your friend. So we
You're a winner! And everyone wants to be your friend. Okay, let's give someone a stick since that seems to
okay.
improve
Who
things.
does a stick? Two, because we only have one stick. Actually, do we have more than one stick? No, we have one stick. Who do you want to
Okay,
give
well
our
we
one
can't.
stick?
Okay, let's give it to this because we left him out of the Fun Times Club.
Okay. This wipes his eyes and hides his face as you approach.
Go away.
He sniffles.
I just want to be left alone. Why won't people just leave me alone? I don't want to be part of this stupid colony.
Oh,
Here, have a stick.
have a stick.
That'll cheer you up.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I gave him a
I
stick.
thought he was
You're
there.
like, I got a rock. I got a candy. Is that right? From.
Yeah, I got a candy. I got a mushroom. I got a stick. I got a rock. Isn't it?
Yeah.
Yay! Be
Okay.
more happy. I found this
Okay,
rock for you.
so
Okay, let's
if
go. Let's
if you
go.
wanna
Yeah,
do
we're gonna improve our
our organizational skills.
organizational skills.
Okay, with our. A lot of people don't
Yes.
like to leave their workplaces to come to eat in the cafeteria, so every day around lunchtime you get to go around the colony and deliver steaming hot meals to people. This is the best because seeing you
Yay!
means it's time to take a break. Get to work.
Yay! So everyone's happy to see you now.
Yes, because you are the delivery child. You
One
have
slot
brought the
will
delivery
turn
food.
cards mental. What's that mean?
It becomes blue. There, I fixed it. Now we win!
Why are we so lousy?
Because we have 3 ones, what do you expect me to do?
Oh,
turned them
can we put if we put the 2 blue ones together, is that better?
Sure, but I have to move this red one here. No, it is not.
How come it's like that?
Hang
Oh,
on.
because it becomes a 0.
Yeah, because the only reason why it's a 1 is because I put the red one in the middle. These two are actually 0.
Oh, okay. Fine then.
Win.
So
It's fine. We still got 12 kudos. We're still rich
yay!
with money. Oh, our money bonus is over.
Oh, okay, good. I was getting tired of having money bonus.
You're getting tired of being. I am so tired of being rich.
I want to go to school, man.
Okay,
We want to go to
fine,
school and improve our talent.
Okay, fine. I'll improve our talent by studying the humanities.
Yes, let's do it.
There's some sort of emergency in engineering that requires Hal's attention. So today's class will be taught by the ship's artificial intelligence, Congruence.
Oh, yay. Good morning.
Congruence chirps.
Today we're going to talk about the formation of the Futumna group
No,
and
I
our
don't think
decision
she
to
sounds
leave
like
her.
that. She looks like a little anime girl, Devs.
Oh, is it? Shall we anime girl?
Yeah,
It's a very exciting topic, and we think that you're going to hear about it. Let's dig in.
Okay. You know how it started. Economic and environmental instability, coupled with deeply entrenched hatreds, had thrown the earth into chaos. And you know how it ended. In that chaos, your parents formed the Vatumna group with a plan to leave Earth. 20 years later, they and their starborn children, you, slid through a wormhole and ended up here, on a planet you call Vatumna. But there's so much you don't know. Congruence pulls up a hollow projection of an unassuming human with a firm maternal gaze.
Wow, what's minute?
She says,
The spiritual leader of the Potomac. They were what people call a speculative leader. The Potomac Project proved that their writing, their speculative, was fiction.
Planktonic Ascendance Wang Schmidt. Sorry, it's just
Okay.
a name. It's just so long.
Wait, a sci-fi author? That's cool.
Yeah, wait, the sci-fi.
Sci-fi authors are
I was
usually
thinking
ahead of
it's
their
a
time.
long ass name.
That is one
Sure.
long. I was like, okay, fine. You want to be rude? Then let's be rude.
No, I would be nice. And wait, a sci-fi author? Because we're in school, we have to be quiet. Congruence tells you.
The utopia on the outside of the real-life environment. This system. Scientists have been investigating the wormhole for years, but it took a poet to imagine travel through it. Smith's writing centered around the idea of humanity building a technical utopia on the outer world. Languages, this was a complete idea of time, so fans started connecting in word space. Not from just a book club, mutual aid amid the increasing unrest in their own countries. They were committed to one Brother Smith's idea of a future where everyone is treated equally without prejudice.
I'd
Well,
like to
that's
point
nice.
out, right, that this is a triple barrel surname, so it's more
Yes.
fancier than a double barrel.
More fancier than a double one. Because you have a double barreled surname, then you add another one to it.
Yeah, it's so fancy.
Yes.
Eventually, we'll all have royal names like the royal family. Like
Many
we'll
names
have
that
all
lasting
the
a mile
names.
long.
So yeah.
Then you'll have to like shorten them all to acronyms. But
But they realized it could be done.
Congruence tells you.
Though committed to social justice, the group saw that the possibility of forming a truly egalitarian society while also reckoning with their own biases and the diverse context of their real lives. They realized that this was the work of generations, and solutions must look to the future as one Bob Schmidt did.
Okay, so we're being
Bleh.
Are you bored?
Okay,
Are you
no.
bored?
We might as well finish the thing. So they got together.
The image of a squat concrete building with a rooftop garden replaces one Bodo Schmidt. Around the edges of the classroom, the hollow projector gives the impression of towering walls topped with razor wire.
That's creepy.
The first fertility colony.
Congruence tells you.
400 people had to sacrifice their own cultural beliefs to walk through these doors, agreeing to come up with a new way of life that would be taught to the children. Babies were conceived from sperm donors chosen by lottery and raised communally like you as the second generation of the Fortuna group. These babies were your parents.
Wait, there was some
Wait.
kind of cult? Was the creepy barbed
It
wire?
does sound like some kind of crap, the barbed wire. I don't like the barbed wire. Like
That's
that
true.
implies that nobody can get in or out.
There's some kind of cult? Congruence tells you cheerfully like, hooray, a cult!
The group was well considered to be a religious cult. She was of lots of countries. The entire descendants, one of the Schmidt was later assassinated for their connection to the group, and then 3 months affected their lives.
So she's so happy.
And like, yay! It was murdered, and they were all in a cult.
That was
Whee!
murderizing. Yay, happy murderizing everybody.
Yeah, look at her smiley face, like, hi!
Yeah.
You think of your mother and her prosthetic leg, and how she rarely talked about her life on Earth. Oh, yeah, she
Oh
does.
no. That's true. And she's got like then something's bad happened to her.
Yeah. The hollow projection now shows the compound under siege.
As more colonies were founded, word went out about the Fortuna group's social experiments.
Uh,
Assimilationism was an unpopular ideology at the time because it had been used to commit terrible genocides on Earth. This, combined with the fact that a Fortuna group was destroying the family unit or raising an army of Jesus soldiers, the colony had to attack the sides.
I have no idea how to respond to this.
cultural assimilation is horrible, actually. So,
Look at how happy she is. Like, oh, and they came over and murderized all the people. Yay!
everybody murderized everybody, looks like.
Leaving behind inherited traditions, rules, and resentments, the hope is that humanity may be wiped clean of centuries of intergenerational trauma.
So that we can start our own intergenerational trauma.
Correct. Hooray
Congruence
for our
sounds
own intergenerational trauma.
She's
Yay.
reciting doctrine.
Even the first generation of the fraternal group wasn't certain it was possible. Just the beginning of the new beginning. Who knows what you'll be capable of?
You get the feeling you're not going to get a nuanced answer from the ship's AI. Just
Well,
like,
she's an AI. She can only tell you what she's in her programming, right?
yeah,
In her data banks.
yeah. The image of the burning compound is replaced with the stratospheric on a launch pad.
Luckily, the next phase of the fraternal project was ready to launch. 100 colonists were selected to leave Earth on a colony ship to see the far-flung corner of the universe with a new human culture.
She smiles.
The ultimate goal of the fraternal group was you, children.
She says,
A generation raised completely unburdened by the troubles that plagued Earth. That's lovely.
yay, we're in a cult. We can...
What was Earth like? So they left a lot of them behind then.
Yeah.
They left all of them behind because they only put 100 of them on the ship.
How did they build the ship? What was Earth like when they left? Nobody went Earth was like us. So
Yes, but how did they build the ship? That's a good question
yeah, how
also.
did they build the ship?
Oh.
Stacey,
Also,
you're getting
voyages were a
bored of those
hobby for
passes.
the ultra-rich in the earlier centuries, so there were several relics to be found in museums.
Congruence replies,
Difficulty was not in acquiring a ship, but in making it space-worthy, and the logistics of the launch itself. The group crowdsourced enough funding to purchase and repair the ship.
Congruence smiles.
As for logistics, well, you're speaking to the solution right now. I was inspired by connected group members, along with the gene tech that created you and your parents.
I have a very bad feeling about this.
Yes, I think so
It's
too.
like
Because I
crowdfunded.
mean, yeah.
It's like,
At
is
some
it
point
crowdfunded
there's
or did
at
they
some
make
point
all the... Sorry.
well, I mean, at some point all the people that they left behind, they're gonna come, isn't
Yeah.
it? They're not going to I mean, they have sent these first 100 to build their new utopia, then the rest of them are just gonna follow.
Yeah.
So that's gonna mess things up a little bit.
Yeah, but also like, did they actually crowdfund it or did they just take their cult members and shake the pants pockets out?
I think so.
Well, it's like, you know, those creepy cults.
The stratospheric was the first manned vessel to navigate the wormhole at the edge of the solar system. Given the state Earth was in when they left, they had been the last.
Okay.
What was Earth like when they left? Yeah.
Yeah, what was Earth like when they left?
Terrible!
She's terrible! Yay! Sorry, I can't
Yeah.
help it. It's just like,
It's true. She's an AI. She can only be happy.
Yeah. Congruence shows you some dire demographics.
The institutions that have given people the illusion of and wars were rampant, both resource-based and ideological. Large parts of the Earth were rendered uninhabitable by climate change, pollution, and nuclear war, especially the critical food-growing regions of the world. The only ones trying to escape Earth, but as far as we know, we are the only success.
I was gonna say so much information.
So nobody on Earth was like us?
Okay, you wanna ask that? Sure.
Why not?
Okay, fine.
The group members have a unique culture,
Congruence replies.
but it's formed from a combination of
We
many
speak
characters from Earth.
Esperanto. Sorry. Yes, keep.
To speak Esperanto was invented to bring people together.
Oh, great. We speak Esperanto.
We speak Esperanto. Like only the most useless language on earth.
It's not useless now because it's the only language spoken on this new planet.
And don't worry,
Congruence exclaims.
brought your best heritage with you. You're humans.
Are we really? I thought we've been
We're
genetically
Well, I'm
enhanced.
not genetically squidged.
Oh yes, everybody else is though.
But I still have blue and yellow hair. So, you know, even if I'm
well,
not
I don't know.
genetically squidged, my parents have like green and
None hair.
and none hair. I mean,
But we don't know okay, no, hang on. We don't actually know that they're our parents. They just raised us, right? They're not necessarily
no,
the sperm
because
and
it
egg
says
donors.
that our parents mingled their genes to make me.
Oh, but the
traditional way,
The traditional way. I see. Oh, okay.
And
That's nice.
Fululu carried us to term. So
Oh,
thing.
okay. So we are traditionally made. We are the
We're
only traditional human.
Yeah, because we didn't get any genetic enhancements, except for
Okay.
our weird colored hair. Weird colored
Oh, okay.
hair.
Which, maybe we dyed
Which
it.
no, because like I mean, Donin has pink hair and his daughter has pink hair, so
Oh,
I
I
think it's
suppose.
just I think it's
Okay,
just
so much information.
so
That's
much
so much information.
information. Your head is so stuffed with ideas that it might burst. Your Professor Hal and your parents never mentioned this stuff before. They waited to tell you because they wanted you to grow up without
Oh,
feeling
hiya,
different.
Sandstormen!
Hi, Stan Stallman! Nice to see you again! We are trying to finish off the year in this game. Even though it
Yes.
is technically late at night, but it's okay because tomorrow's Saturday and I can sleep in.
Sweet!
Okay, so wanting you to grow up without feeling different based on your genetic makeup or family history. We've just discovered that we live in a disturbing cult. And that we
Yay!
all speak Esperanto. Only the
That's
world's
right.
most useless language.
Yay!
Actually, I'm gonna look up Esperanto.
It's a made up language, isn't it?
It is
Somebody
a
made
made-up
it up.
language. Hang on, let me just.
Well, I think it is. I mean, it is useless because you never really hear it spoken. You get to hear like Klingon spoken more than,
Yeah, I
or
know.
Elvish. You can hear Elvish spoken a bit more than Esperanto
Okay,
nowadays.
so we've got our Google here. Hang on.
What are we looking up on
I
the
just
Google?
want to know the world's most widely spoken constructed international auxiliary language. Are you sure?
Really? Is it more widely spoken than Klingon?
Okay, hang on. Is
Oh, actually, Elvish. Let's make it Elvish because Elvish is more mainstream, isn't it?
Elvish has a greater impact than Esperanto?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Hang on. Let's see. Open edu. Okay. Let's see. Sorry, I need to know because I'm just okay.
What do you need to know? I don't understand.
I need to know if Esperanto actually is the world's most useless language. Because
Well,
I'm
it's the
curious.
world's most useless made-up language. What are you looking at? I don't understand.
I'm reading this weird thing.
Oh,
It's
okay.
too long. I'm too tired. Let's just continue
Okay
the
then.
game.
All right. The summary is Elvish has more impact than Esperanto.
And
Is it?
Tolkien is cool.
And Tolkien
Sometimes.
is cool. Okay,
It's
well
hard
done.
to imagine having a different culture than your neighbors. You wonder what it's like, everyone celebrating different holidays, eating different food, speaking different languages. Are you missing out, or are you better without it like the original colonists believe? It's hard to say, as a decision was made for you long before you were born. All you can do is be the best Solanase you can be!
Yes.
I feel awkward about this whole situation. But sure.
Well, I mean, there's only so few of
Apparently
them right now.
crowdfunded a spaceship.
Yes. 11125. How is this good?
Oh, kudos is equal goal. Hang on, if I take this out. Nope. Okay, hang on. Let me just take. Let me take. It'll take this
If you
out.
put
And then move this here. Nope.
if you put the 5 between the 1 and the 2, does it make a difference?
It will reduce the amount of the 2.
Yeah, so then everything will be 1, isn't it? Isn't that good? Isn't that what you want?
Nope.
No. Okay, fail.
Okay, you know what? Oh, there we go! Haha!
Yay, we win!
By
Hustle
me
Eagles
randomly
score!
moving cards around like random. Yay!
And now we get the cash monies
Now
as
we
well.
get extra cash monies. Look at us with our $7.
Yay!
Well, 7 kudos.
7 kudos! We can buy another cake.
We can buy 2 more cakes if they had 2 more cakes, but they don't have 2 more cakes.
Okay, it's late wet.
Let's see. We can buy the potoponor. That's the most expensive thing at the depot.
Okay.
Or we can buy the one last cake that they have in here.
I say let's get the. I don't know if +1 to the talkie cards is any useful.
But it can just be in our inventory though, because These things sometimes they give you extra stuff you can do. I don't know if the photopono does, but anyway,
I don't feel that the photopono is very helpful.
that's true. Okay, so
Save our money, I say.
save our
Okay.
money for
It's the last. It is the last day of
It's a rainy day. We should not be saving our money for a rainy day. It's already raining.
Okay, fine. Let's buy stuff.
So easy. Yay! And spend my
Yay,
money
buy
on
a
random stuff and
cake.
buy another cake to give to my
Yay.
friends when we figure out when their birthdays are.
Yay! Okay.
Yay.
You know what? Let's go exploring, I say.
Okay.
Yes. It is the last day of the month. We have gone to school like good little children.
Yes, and now we can
Have we
sneak
have
out
we hang
like-
on, have we improved our brain?
New boss event spawned. 3 events remaining, 1 collectible remaining.
Oh, okay. Oh, I see, because we didn't.
This is our last
Oh, we
chance
have
to
because
go out.
it's our last chance to go out. Okay, fine. Let's do
Because
it.
next month is locked. I
Yes.
sneak out.
Yeah. Okay. Right. Okay, we have to be very sneaky.
Be very careful.
We have to be very sneaky.
Okay, well, Igor said we should try and get a rock. So let's look for a rock. Oh. A large blue woolly creature is floating here, a meter off the ground. It seems to be upside down, which is causing it some distress. Its segmented legs kick uselessly in the air as it tries to right itself. This must be a float cow. The colony is working on domesticating these, although you
Aw.
haven't seen one up close before. Her slitted eyes look at you imploringly. She makes a helpless lowing noise and tries again to flip over, but she can't. We can.
Oh no, we don't. Can we
don't
fix
have
it another
enough.
time?
We can pop her or we can just leave her. I'm not really sure what popping her does.
Oh dear. What does
We just-
popping her do?
I don't know. Do you want to pop her? Or
Well,
do-
I feel like if we leave her, can we try it? Try it. If we leave her, can we come back to it? Or no?
No.
We can't? Okay, then we gotta do something.
I mean, we might be able to. I don't know. Some things can be left. Some things can't be left. I don't know.
I feel bad leaving it.
Okay, do you want to pop it? Because we can't
Yeah,
milk
yes.
it.
Yes, we can't milk it because we're not experienced enough. Let's try. Let's try to help it.
Okay, we're popping it. I feel
Oh no. I don't think this is gonna be good.
there's nothing for it. You have to pop her
Oh.
dorsal bladder and let the liquid drain out, or she'll never be able to flip over. She struggles and screams as you open your utility knife and drab it into her bladder. Immediately, you're drenched in a hot explosion of what you hope is milk.
Oh, we did
animals.
+1 to animals.
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross, gross, gross! The float cow spirals away as a sudden jettison of liquid propels her away from you. You hope she'll be okay, but you are decidedly not okay with how you smell.
Okay, too bad for us.
Okay, just don't want to go in front.
Okay,
of
we have
the
to
sand.
avoid going there.
Oh, it's a monster!
Oh, here's a.
I can't go past.
That looks like we can't go past, so we have to tackle it. Okay,
Are we
fine.
gonna tackle it? Okay.
Well, I don't think we have a
This is
choice
the boss
on that.
creature anyway. It says boss.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I hope we have enough to tackle it with. Let's just try it.
And then we got Et. You hear screams from just over the next bluff. Human screams.
Oh no! Who is this? Ugh!
You crest the bluff to see Tammy's father, Chief Surveyor Tonin. He's being attacked by something you've never seen before. A 4-legged creature with a huge mane of flowers. Flowers? Okay. A
Wow,
mean
okay.
reptilian face and 2 wicked claws. What, is this a manticore? You've heard of fierce creatures like this outside the walls, but you never expected to see one
Oh
up
no!
close.
Our combat is so lousy.
What is one doing so close to the colony? Uncle Tonin is pinned under one of the creature's pointed legs. He's struggling to get free, but the manticore keeps dancing around like it's playing with its food. You can hear it from here, growling and clicking its mandibles. Oh, it's the drool! The horrible drool!
Ah! We couldn't help him!
But you snuck out! If you try to help, he's gonna know you snuck out, and your parents are gonna be so mad if they find you here. Panic rises in your chest. How could you even help him? It's a huge, deadly monster! They're distracted. Get help! Leave and pretend you didn't see them. Okay,
No, we cannot leave
we
and
cannot
pretend.
leave and pretend we didn't see this, but we can either Try to distract it.
Let's try to distract it because then Uncle Tony can get away and then we will be able to buy time to get help. If we leave the situation, he'll just get dead.
Yeah. You hide behind a tree and throw a rock at it. It bounces harmlessly off the manticore's flank and clatters to the ground. The manticore is undisturbed, which is more than you can say about yourself. Uncle Tonin shouts in pain.
No.
You're running out of time. Watch helplessly.
Combat challenge!
Combat challenge! Oh, how are you going, Sandstormman, by the way? We did not manage to ask that. Oh, we are so combative.
We can do it! I believe in us!
We do believe
1,
in
2,
us!
5, 5.
Oh, you want
Okay.
1, 2, 5, 5? It doesn't matter, we've already reached a goal, actually.
Okay.
But if we 1, 2, 5, 5, it is worth more points.
It's more, yeah. Let's do more points.
Okay.
Points. Okay, so now we have already won, so we can just get the most points of all ever.
3, 5. Oh, look at us being super. Super goal! We are victorious!
Yay!
Minus 1 kudos because one of the
Yes,
cards
because
negative kudos.
Yeah,
Plus
that's
1
right.
combat. You break through the tree line, yelling out your battle cry! Sorry, it's a lousy battle cry. The manticore looks up from terrorizing Tonin and decides you could use a bit of terrorizing yourself. It roars! A deep, angry sound you can feel liquefy your guts. So no, our guts.
Oh no, our guts!
With literally nothing on you except the few rocks you could pick up from the clearing, you manage to piss off the ferocious manticore enough that it decides to go after you instead. Or maybe it just thinks it will pick off the smaller, more tender prey before coming back for the main course. Either way, it leaps off Uncle Tonin and starts towards you. Oh, look at it with its horrible gooey face.
Gooey
and
mouth, yeah.
Then the horrible tongue and the creepy eyes. As
Yes.
you're about to engage with it in the most one-sided battle of your young life, you smell the crackle of ozone in the air and the manticore howls in pain. Uncle Tonin! You must have distracted the manticore long enough for him to get
Yay!
his blast rifle. The manticore turns and flees, and you run over to Uncle Tonin's side.
So let us say,
He gasps.
I don't know why you're out here, but I'm glad to see you. Yeah.
Together, you manage to limp him back to the gates. He'll be fine after an afternoon in the med bed, which is a relief. But you're even more relieved when you don't get in trouble for sneaking out. You don't know what he told your mother, but it was a miracle that you weren't grounded for life.
Oh, okay, so we did not get a chance to pick up the last present.
No, sorry, I didn't know where it was.
It's okay, we couldn't have done it without going past Uncle Tonin.
Yeah. Chief Surveyor Tonin has come to your quarters to personally thank you for saving him from the manticore.
I'm stepping down as Chief Surveyor.
Uncle Tonin says.
Think it's about time I take up a job inside the colony walls. I wasn't built for life outside the ship, I think.
He smiles, looking a little sad.
Someone like Utopia has the youthful reflexes to stay safe out there in the jungle. She'll do great out there as the new Chief Surveyor.
Learn Utopia
Uh-oh.
more. What have we learned about
More what?
Utopia? I don't know.
What have we
Let's
learned
take a
about
look. Where's
Utopia?
Utopia? We don't even have a Utopia on our list.
Because we haven't met her yet. She's outside.
Okay, never mind then. Oh, wait, whatever.
For that matter, so would you.
He continues.
I know you weren't supposed to be out there, but I would have died if you weren't. That has to count for something. When Utopia offers you a spot in expeditions, you should take up on it.
Oh, shucks. It's no big deal. You
No,
have done the
you'd
same.
have done the
You'd
same,
have done
yeah.
the same.
You'd have done the same.
Tonin sighs, looking around like he's not sure what he's going to do now, not even thinking about the rest of his life, with Tammy gone and his career over.
Aww.
Aww. You don't know what to say. Eventually, he slaps his thighs and stands up with an awkward chuckle.
Well, that's it then. Just wanted to let you know how much I appreciate, everything. You're a knockout kid.
Oh, Uncle Tonin's smile gave us.
Oh no, is he just going to stay inside the ship? He's not going to at least work in the garden or something?
I don't know what he's going to do. I
Oh,
think-
poor guy. He's just in the depression.
Yeah, he has a depression because his daughter passed away. And then
Yeah.
he got hurt so badly, I don't think he can work outside. Okay. Now we are
Okay,
in
so
the
it's-
glow season,
it's-
but we're also extremely stressed.
Yes.
Oh!
Ooh,
Crystal! We found a glittering crystal cluster.
we've never given that to anyone.
No, we have given it to... we gave one to this.
We should give one to Mars. This was unappreciative of the crystal cluster.
Yeah.
I
Okay,
think Mars would
we
like
need a
it,
break,
'cause
so
it's
we
shiny.
can either have a break here in the ship or here on the walls.
Okay, can we give Mars the thing first and then we'll go and take a break?
She's not outside.
What? Why?
She doesn't like glow season. She hates it. She said so
Oh, really?
last year.
Oh,
in her
okay, sad.
hollow thingy, right? She was like, I hate the glow. And then we were like, okay.
Okay. Boo us. Yeah, we need to take a break. Let's go take a break outside. Glow
Yeah?
season would be a nice
Yeah?
place to
Okay,
sit. Yeah,
let's take a break.
sit on the garrison
Okay,
walls.
sit on the gallows and relax on the walls. After the first attack on the colony, they added the lookout towers to the walls. Now you have a place to hang out if you don't feel like working, and because it's all the way up here, no adults are going to come and ask you to run any errands for them. On rainy days, you take shelter under the pavilions and listen to the pitter-patter of warm raindrops on the grass roof. You can do whatever you want. Ah, this is the life.
The puppet place to slack off!
Okay.
Let's say it like it is.
Okay,
What is this
fine.
nonsense? Keep watch and study. Like real. We're here to slack off is what we're doing.
Yeah, okay. Great! This is slack off. It's the perfect place to catch up on holovids you've been meaning to watch and to chat with your friends on the colony social media. +1 empathy.
Good. We need more empathy. Okay. Oh, here's another thing.
This pops his head up a nearby ladder and looks surprised to see someone else here.
Do you mind if I sit here too?
Heck yeah, come sit beside me.
Yeah, we're nice.
Because we're not going to ask him to keep his stick downward because we're not rude children.
Yeah, yes, we're not rude children.
The two of you dangle your feet off the side and watch the valley below. This shuffles a little uncomfortably and doesn't say much. You wonder if this was his private spot to be alone before you discovered it. Well, too bad you had to share now. But it's okay.
That's right!
+2 friendship with these.
Oh, +2 friendship is quite impressive.
Yeah, because we were nice to him. Okay. I feel, should we... I don't feel like I want to get rid
Why
of
must we
either of
forget?
these. They're very good.
No, I don't want to forget
We
the
don't have
Scyther.
to. I only want to get rid
Facing
of
the-
like 0 and 1 cards.
Oh, yeah.
It's been a quiet
Oh.
glow, but the grim, surreal darkness of the season reminds you of last year's violence. As the month wears on, you overhear arguments at dinner. Adults worrying that an attack is still coming, and others who think the first one was a fluke. Surveyors mention seeing new tracks in the forest, but are shushed so people don't panic. The gates are closed.
The new tracks are us. We are the new tracks. Shh.
You drill emergency procedures, filing soundlessly from classroom to creche, from the classroom to the creche to hide under tables, waiting for the sirens to call the all clear. You drill
Right.
and prepare and worry, but nothing happens. Then, just as the glow is starting to wane, the toxic purple spill of the wormhole fading as the suns almost rise past the horizon again, the sirens start. You're reading a hollow novel in bed when you hear them, followed by the stomp of boots down the hallway outside your quarters. An alert flashes on your hollow palm. Shelter in the fridge. This-
fridge.
You get another message from your dad.
Yeah, Mom, we're gonna stay in the greenhouses. We're safe. Just follow Auntie Anne to the creche. Wait for us, okay? Don't worry, we're way more prepared than we were last year. Love you. Stay safe.
It's like, oh, so cheerful.
Okay. So cheerful.
Even
He
though
has to
last
sound
year I
cheerful.
had to kill a creature with a shovel.
That's right. Okay.
You could go to the creche where you belong, or you could follow security guards and see what's happening at the gates.
Head for the gates!
For the gates!
That's what we did last year.
You sneak out of the living quarters and head towards the gate. You're immediately spotted by Security Chief Red, who stops what he's doing to yell at you and gesture angrily.
What in the hell are you doing out here? There's no place for kids. Get your ass back inside.
Okay, try to
I
help.
say we try to help. Because last year, when we tried to help, somebody did not die. So I think
Yeah.
we should do that
We
this
have
year.
be helpful. We
Or
are so
to not
healthy.
die. Can we
Okay.
go a goal of 35? We can do it. But that one has a +1 for gem.
Maybe there's
Oh,
no
but you did
gems.
17 on that. Okay. Okay, so 1, 1, 2, 3, 5. No. Set neighbors to this value.
Yeah,
Is
but
1, 1. If we do 1, 1, 1,
we
4,
can do
5,
2,
is that good?
2, 2.
Oh, but the other one has a set neighbors to this value also.
Yeah, this one is a set neighbors to this value, means that it sets it to the value.
So can we
here.
do 2, 2, 2, 3, 5?
No,
Oh,
because there's
okay,
only
never
4
mind.
slots.
2, 2, 2, 3.
No, because if I put the 3, okay, here. Let's
Oh,
do
okay,
that.
that is fine, that's fine. No, that's
Hang
good,
on,
this is
hang on,
good.
hang on. Oh, no, wait, hang on. No, cannot. There's no way.
Yeah, okay, I'll leave it.
We've got a trowel.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
Okay, this is good.
Okay. 1,
Okay,
2, 3,
2,
3.
1, 2, 3, 5, and then
5.
5. We
26,
win! And
we're
also
super
rainbow.
cool. Rainbow. Victorious. 2 combats. 3
And
kudo.
monies.
You
Yay!
stick around. Oh, we lost 5 kudo from being a naughty child. You stick
Okay.
around outside of the skirmish at the gates, throwing rocks and yelling at any creatures that get through the coast. Ow. Ah. You're not sure if you
Whatever.
make a difference, but the good news is at least you're not injured. When the dust clears, Red spots you hiding in the shadows and personally escorts you back to your quarters. But your mum and dad penalize you for disobeying them.
Whatever, man.
And we are +2 combat, and we are hero.
And +1 for heroic status.
Yeah, because we are a hero. When things have calmed down, you overhear your parents talking.
I'm not going to be the first to congratulate Brett, but all of his defensive improvements were exactly what we needed.
Your mum grumbles.
He's going to be insufferable at the next council meeting.
Your dad pats her hand.
Credit where credit's due, Flubell. Flubell. Flubell.
Why are you laughing, little bell?
Her name is Flubell.
Her name is... I think that's just what he calls her.
Oh,
It's
credit where
Flubell.
credit's due, Flubell.
Maybe her name is Flulubel. I don't know. What does it say? Flulu. It doesn't actually say what her full name is. It's just, her name is just Flulu. So maybe her name is Flulubel. Who knows?
Yeah, who knows?
She says, and she smiles despite herself.
Could have been worse.
Yeah.
Oh no, we went to the wrong place.
What? Your mum nods and they both sit in silence before your dad speaks again.
What hell?
He sighs.
What a way to go.
We did go to the wrong place.
Professor.
Dang it! Oh no!
Your parents startle.
Hey, Pumpkinhead.
Your dad says,
Yeah, they're gonna announce it in a few hours, after everyone's had a chance to calm down. He didn't make it. What happened? Yeah.
Don't worry about that.
Your mum replies, shooting your dad a look to keep him from talking.
It's adult stuff, okay? You guys won't be able to go into the engineering wing for a little bit. Not until it's decontaminated.
Oh, so we wouldn't have been able to help him,
Yeah.
because we would have gone to Krish,
Yeah,
not the engineering wing.
Yeah, that's true. We would
Aw.
have gone to Krish. And Krish is
Dang it!
in here, so we couldn't have.
Yeah. Oh, dang
I
it.
did say that bad things happen in this game, but we did save Uncle Tonin.
Yes, we did.
You know, to be
But,
fair,
you know,
if we didn't do
it's
anything.
something.
If we had stayed inside the walls that month, then he would probably have
Yeah,
been
that
dead.
happened. Yes. Yeah.
You curl up quietly to think. Professor Hell can't just die. He can't just be gone. He's your teacher, and the engineering wing is where you take classes. You can't imagine something bad happening in such a safe place. You fall asleep thinking for sure there's been some mistake. Oh,
Oh
to
no.
be fair, we have not gone to any classes.
We had gone classes this year.
Yeah, we went to like 2 classes.
We went to 2 classes. Yes.
The 2 classes out of how many months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We
7,
were
8, 9,
doing
10, 11,
field work.
13. We were doing field
We
work.
were doing
field
self-directed
studies.
learning.
Self-directed learning. Slacking off, you mean? Okay, we have now completed a whole year, and I am start age
Age
12.
12.
Look at us.
Oh, look at all our cash monies.
Yeah. Oh, we're
Okay.
very okay. So
Well, we're not very sad. We're still okay.
Okay, so-
We're pulling through.
anyway, I'm gonna save
Yes.
the ugly retro
This is
girl
a good place to
save.
save.
And then yeah, we should finish because it's late here. It is still late.
But first,
But first,
we should watch the YouTube of seagulls.
okay,
Because
okay,
that's what we
hang on.
promised that we would do before we go.
Okay.
We'll use that as the sing us out today, okay?
Okay, well we'll do that. Do you want to do that now? Or I guess we haven't
We
updated.
can do it.
Okay, look, you know what?
Good.
We'll leave this Life of Crime. We'll do the updates. Then we'll watch the Seagull Show.
As our outro. As our
outro,
sing
and
song
then
outro.
We will.
And then you
sing-
can do the Dr. Debbie's segment and the auntie selfie segment.
Yeah,
Yes, okay.
Okay.
Fine.
Fine. Okay, let's leave our life of crime. I'm quitting my life of crime. Crime. How do
Your
I quit my
crime.
life of
You're
crime?
quitting your life of crime.
Yeah, well, it's better than singing Christmas songs in the
Hey,
middle of November like a
Excuse-moi.
weirdo.
Excuse-moi. I
No.
say.
I'm glad
all
that we are
songs
not
are
singing us out with a
Christmas
weird.
song. I
Christmas
think
song,
that any time is the best time for the Christmas songs, is what I say.
whatever.
Okay,
Updates,
put on.
updates.
I have no updates.
What?
I'm sorry. No, I told you I've been darning socks, so that's all that's all I've been doing.
Have you
Sock
shown
darning.
us a darned sock yet?
If I have showed you guys a done sock. The sock that I've been working on this week is not done, so I don't really feel like there's an update to show you.
Okay. I will go and collect my update, so you now must entertain the masses. Entertain the masses!
Dang it! Oh,
Do it
entertain
now.
a mess. I shall. Okay, I shall bring you all a dramatic reading from this letter that I got from the school. Okay, it is entitled Plate Tombola. Your child will have brought home a plate so that they can take part in the plate tombola competition. Please note that this is not compulsory. In order to raise money for school funds, every pupil has been given a plate to take home. Please could you help your child to decorate the plate with items which would be to the value of at least £1. Your child can then bring the plate back to enter our plate competition and donate it to the tombola at the Christmas fair. There will be a prize for the best decorated plate in each class. Judging will be at 9 a.m. on the morning of the Christmas fair. And here are some examples below. Thank you.
Okay, this is my update.
It
This-
looks like a suspicious liquid.
Suspicious liquid. It's not a suspicious liquid. This.
It does look like a
I'm
suspicious
sorry, I'm
liquid.
increasing the pressure. Hang on. Okay.
What is this box? What is this box? I have not seen this kind of box before. Why does it have a screw in it?
Okay.
Why is it a screw box? I don't understand.
Stop arguing. Stop arguing. Okay. This is the pea carrot tsukemono pickle maker. Okay.
Oh,
So
okay. Pickle maker.
in here is you can't really see very well because it's all murky in there at the moment. Is some it's not so much murky. Hang on, let me just turn off the glare. Okay, can you see?
Okay, I can see. What have you put inside there?
It is wombok cabbage.
Just wombat cabbage by its own self, and then in vinegar, is it?
No, that is just the water that came out of the cabbage.
I don't understand what you're doing. So
Okay,
it's
so
a pickling jar.
this
So
is a
didn't you have
pickling
to
jar.
add something to it?
Yeah, so the first day I added salt to brine the cabbage, and then
Yeah.
I squeezed out as much water. So this jar, let me just unscrew the screw. I'm just unscrewing it now. It's a special jar with a spring-loaded
Oh, it's a press.
press. So
Oh,
you
okay,
can
interesting.
press it down, and then you increase the pressure by screwing it like that.
Okay.
So
And then what, do you pour out the water or no?
no, with this part of it, I don't pour out the water. So the
Okay.
first part, which was the brining part, I can see my reflection in it. Maybe if I could turn it somewhere. Is there a
Okay.
way to turn it? Okay, so the
Yeah, that's
brining
fine. That's
part
good.
is 24 hours, and you squeeze it out and you remove the water.
Okay.
And then, when it's done, you rinse the cabbage. And then,
Okay.
I have put the cabbage back in with...
All right.
Sorry, yes, I
Yeah.
moved it. Why did I move it?
Yeah.
I put the
I
cabbage
don't know.
back in, and having rinsed it off, and then I added a 5 grams of salt for 1 wombok.
Okay.
Okay, because it was like there's a rough amount of weight that you need, so it's like 0.03% of the weight of wombok in salt, and then I added some sesame oil, and that was it. And then this liquid is just the liquid that is being pressed out of the cabbage as it continues to ferment.
Oh, okay.
This is put it in a cool, dark place, and then
Yes.
it will be fermenting until Wednesday, which is our next show. And then we can try
Yay,
it
we can-
on Wednesday, and I will either die horribly of botulism, or
On camera, no less.
on camera no less, or I will have successfully created sesame cured cabbage, and it will be delicious.
Okay. Do you have to keep pouring the water out every day or no?
No, this part, for this specific,
This part you don't have to.
for this specific pickle, I don't pour out the water every day.
Okay, cool. Right.
There is another pickle that I do, which is when I make the chaipo. When I make the chaipo, you have to pour out the water every day for several days,
Yes.
because the brining process of chaipo is different, because there's a brining and fermentation at the same time.
Chaipo, for people who want to know, is preserved vegetables also.
It's a
It's a salted and preserved
preserved
vegetable.
radish.
Yes. Yum
Yes.
yum yum.
Yum, yum.
They make great toppings for like
They really go
rice
very
and
well
things.
with egg.
Egg.
And then if you really want a very radish filled meal, you can also turn the radishes into carrot cake or radish cake, Chinese
Yum.
style, and then cook it with the chaipo and an egg, and
Wow, to be awesome.
to be awesome.
Dribbling,
And it
dribbling.
is my
No, dribbling,
favorite.
dribbling.
Stop dribbling all over yourself. It is indeed my favorite of the morning breakfast foods in our home country.
Oh.
Okay.
Right.
So
We shall allow
we shall
Yoda to sing
allow
us out.
Yoda
So
to
let's
sing
put
us
on
out.
let's put on the thing, and you'll see Selfie's #1 reaction to watching this sort of
well, first I
watching
have to
us
find the link.
Seagull. Stop it now. It's in the chat.
Hang on. I have to find. I have to hang on. I have to open up a thing, and then move it here, and then
Okay.
find the
With
link,
that thing.
which I have
Yes.
lost in the war. Oh, here's the link, and let's copy that. Stick it
And
up
then
here.
you put it inside the box.
Put
Yes.
it on. Then
Doesn't
we hit
suit
the
you.
pause button so that we can pause it. Pausa, and then have to share the screen. There's so many steps to this. I've lost the screen. Oh, here it is. Here it is.
Hey, you cannot find the screen. You cannot find it.
Here it is.
You cannot find
Are you looking for it?
the screen.
Are you looking for it?
Looking
You hear
for it.
from me? Good stuff, baby.
Wah.
Okay.
All right. Can you make it not look like that, or is it that it's just that how it is?
There.
Oh, they're nice. Thank you very much.
Okay, let's see.
Okay. Oh,
Okay.
Penny for your thoughts.
I hate Brenda, and a bad guy hit me in the shin, and I peed all in my pants.
It's nothing a little music can't help. Rockin', rockin' and rollin'. Down to the beach I'm strolling. But the seagulls poking my head, not fun. I said, seagulls,
What?
stop it now.
He's
he's doing a little dance.
Everyone told me not to stroll on that beach. Said seagulls gonna come, hook me in the coconut.
What the heck is he talking about?
Had me going like,
What seagulls?
What the heck is going on?
nothing I could do but yell when these birds attacked me. When I tried to run, I fell, and then these kids start laughing. And then got hit in the neck with a hacky sack. Where'd it come from? Run, run, run. I can be a backpack while you run.
What? Give me a backpack while you
Put
run.
me down. I love to groove and boogie. Yeah.
Great.
Show you some dance moves.
No, I don't want you to.
If I had your giant feet out there on the beach, could have outrun those birds.
You're a psycho wiener.
Let me
What
grab
the heck is going on?
Yay!
Is he hitting the... He's just abusing the robot.
Puppet, please.
That's what he does in the movie.
That's true, he does. But
Come on, man, quit that banging.
Hey, what's that stank?
You put a fish in our basket.
Oh, yeah. I forgot I did that.
You owe me an apology.
Just hold your breath and see when the time is right. Birds will back your face.
what the heck?
Now run, 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 jump. I can be a backpack while you run. Swing from a hairy vine. I can be a backpack while you climb. Stand on one hand and lift. Rocks with your special gift. Run, 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 jump. Now breathe. That's good. Like that. Like that. One day I was walking and I found this big log. Then I rolled the log over and underneath was a tiny little stick. And I was like, that log had a child. Listen, boy, someday when you are older, you could get hit
I have older. What the
while
heck?
you're lying there screaming, come help me, please, the seagulls. Poke your knees. Stop it now.
You know he's a puppet and he doesn't exactly have...
Yeah, whatever, you're sort of pitchy.
Didn't like it?
Listen, man, I'm not your friend.
Don't fall asleep. Don't fall asleep. Stop it now.
Okay,
I'm
quality programming. Quality
not entirely
programming.
sure what I have just watched.
Yes, you have seen the bad lip reading
But it
channel. Yes,
doesn't... but he's a puppet. There's no lip reading to be had.
That's
because
why
his
it's
mouth is
hilarious.
just open and shut. Just like
I'm gonna put the
um,
I'm gonna put the link again to the in the YouTube chat. Oh, it did not work. I will put the link again into the YouTube chat so that people can have it if they want it. Let's see how do I get back to the YouTube chat? Or you can put a link in the YouTube chat, I say.
hang on. I'm having a conniption.
Are you having a connection? My
I mean, I'm
my
not
internet is not allowing.
I'm not
me to
okay
put-
from having watched that. I'm just saying. Okay, you know what? I'll put it in the chat, but I'm not okay. I am not okay about having watched that.
Okay, I have tried to put it in the chat and I don't know if it worked.
I am
Yes.
not okay about having watched.
What are you talking about that? That's quality
Song.
programming right there, you
And
ungrateful
now
girl.
I have a trauma.
Lies. Lies, I say.
There. Okay. I should find a person to us do the thing. See, look what you've done to my brains!
Yes, but it's been scrambled, as it always is. Okay, whilst you're doing that, I will bring you my Dr. Debbie's thought of the day, um, which is, uh, um, when you have a cough, please cough into your antecubital fossa, like so, instead of coughing into your hand and then touching everything with all your germs. Thank you. That is my thought for today. Is doing this. This is actually quite useful because when you're holding stuff in your hands, you don't have to then cough onto your stuff that you're holding or into your
And
hand
then,
or to
of
put things
course,
down
you
before you
wipe
can
your
cough.
nose on your sleeve, like so.
No! You just cough! You just cough into your go to the use a tissue and throw it away. And then wash your hands. Yeah.
You
Who
cough.
wipes the nose on the sleeves anymore? You are not allowed to do that once you are past being a toddler, is what I say.
Shut up. You
Yes.
cough so hard that my
Cough into your sleeve.
friendly creature that was on my computer screen has fallen down.
Oh, I coughed it out of existence.
Yeah, you.
All right.
Okay.
Yes. And Auntie Selfie says,
Auntie Selfie says, Auntie Selfie doesn't know what she says anymore because
Okay.
she's just watched a thing and her brains hurt very hard.
because you like to groove and boogie. Yeah.
Why am I
If I had your giant feet down there on the beach, could have outrun those birds. All right. Yes. Okay. All right. Auntie Selfie says take breaks.
Auntie Selfie
So
says take breaks. Yes, she
Yes.
does. And always, okay, actually, Auntie Selfie says always remember to take your medicine, and if you are planning to stop taking a medicine, like an anti-anxiety particularly psychological medications. I know this is technically a Dr. Debbie thing, but always consult your doctor because some of these medications may have side effects or withdrawal symptoms, and you will probably want to talk to a doctor to mitigate that.
that's right. Always discuss these things with your medical professional.
Yes, I am not feeling okay. I'm feeling very unokay. What have you
All right.
done?
Never mind. All right. Never mind.
Okay,
Who
you
are
know
we
what?
rating
We're
today?
going to go and rate Universe Apart streams because I couldn't find anyone else to rate, and also
Okay.
my brains really hurt very bad.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're not
Not
sorry.
sorry. I'm
You're-
not sorry at all. That was
you're
totally worth it.
Terrible and
Run and jump. I can be your backpack while you run.
okay.
Sing from a hairy vine. I can be your backpack while you climb.
Okay, so from us here at Ugly Retro Girls Play Ugly Retro Games, we say bye-bye.
Bye-bye now. Bye-bye.
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 Stay tuned for the raid.
Stay tuned for the raid. We'll see you soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye now.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the raid button now and
Press the button.
I don't feel okay. That was too much after
What is
playing.
it? It was too much of nuts.
It was too much of madness because I don't even know what I was seeing.
Need to embrace the madness.
Okay.
Embrace the madness, I say.
Okay, well the show is over now.